Who's Malachi's playing that? Do you know Malachi's playing that?
Yeah.
BK loves Malachi.
Well, potentially.
They've been having troubles with it.
The biggest ballerina you've ever seen, right?
2 days. We've been on the phone to Oscar.
That's who's out, eh?
What's that?
The process who's out, eh?
Who do you do this through?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
We're getting a new one for next year, but we haven't decided.
So Norm, we'll give you 20-second count-in now. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got it back on again.
Yeah, thanks Norm. Big K football. Saturday afternoon it is in downtown Wickepin. The Liberty Rural match of the day, and what a clash it is. The Wickepin Warriors host the Narrogin Hawks. So a top 2 table clash here this afternoon, and it should be a fabulous game. The oval's looking in quite magnificent condition as well, and we're set for a big afternoon. With me in commentary this afternoon as well is, once again, welcome back to Big K Footy, Seth Whiteford.
Well, thanks for having me, Big K. I'm very excited to be back. There's a few round 2s going on today. It's round 2 and I commentating together, and it's also round 2 of Wickepin versus Narrogin, so should be very good.
Okay, and also with some comments this afternoon, a little bit of fill-in stuff. Gavin DeGrucci. Gavin, welcome to Big K Football.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Big K. Great to be out of Wickepin today on this Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, look, certainly is, and we're not too far away from commencing. Great sponsors on board. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day, of course, and just quickly running through them. Peter Rundle, MLA, we'll touch on them as we go. Toolmark doing the scoreboard, Prices Fabrication and Steel doing the Man of the Match award, and also we have CSBP Fertilisers doing the goal of the day, and Sports Power Narrogin the mark of the day, and the All Good Refund Depot and Wage and Tackle of the day. Our first quarter sponsor will be Ali Sinnott, your local real estate agent at Elders and Narrogin. If you're thinking of buying or selling, give Ali a call, 0418 183 917. Okay, well, we're only moments away. Taylor in the ruck, opposed to Sam Fortini, I think. Seth, it should be a big clash there.
Definitely. Big Greg, he's been doing well lately as well. I know he played terrific against Boddington, against Pidgley as well.
Okay, well, the siren sounded and ruck set himself. Taylor, he went high. Straight down it went to, a quick kick out of the middle, goes forward. Left half forward flank, Ryan Melvin came in real hard on the ball. He's given away the free kick though. And coming up with the free kick over there is Fraser Good for the Narrogin Hawks. So Wickepin Warriors heading towards the southern end of the oval. The kick went wide. Mark's being paid up there. Is it Taylor? It's Cullen Jackman. Jackman, well, he took that spectacular mark last time I saw him. Kick went forward towards centre half forward. It's come to ground level. Pack does form. And umpire blows the whistle. It's about 75 metres out from the Narrogin Hawks goal. As Rucks has set themselves. Once again, Taylor was high. There's no effective knock. Ground level. Little toe poke came out. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc. It's Wickepin under a little bit of pressure here. It's skirting around the outside, taking the ball. Narrogin Hawks. Didn't spot him. He's pulled to the ground. Umpire blows the whistle, and we will have a ball up. Right on the 50-metre arc. Taylor again went high. No effective knock. Picked up by Spark. He's tackled. He's going nowhere in the pack. Once again, the umpire says, we'll do it all again, boys. Big pack of players around the ball. Taylor, not so effective though. Quick kick out of defence for the Warriors. Sees the ball go forward. Great bit of body work out there. Narrogin Hawks went to ground level. Jackman tried to get the hand pass out. Strong tackle applied in the centre of the ground. It flips out the back. Good was there. Can't get his hands on the ball. Pretty scrambly affair right at the moment. And a pack of players once again. Umpires let it go. Play on he calls, which is great. Emerging out, and the kick goes out wide. Coming up was Wilson. It might be Regan Wilson in defence. That was Carter. Left the ball behind. Quick hand pass from Beard. Went forward. Running onto it was Blake White. Pulled down and a good tackle. Play on's the call. Hand pass over the top. Back to White. He gets it forward. Roach runs onto it, lines up the big sticks and went bang! Goal on the board for the Wickepin Warriors here in the first term. A nice bit of play on the Toolmart scoreboard. 1 goal to the Wickepin Warriors, 1 yet to score Narrogin Hawks. Seth Whiteford in commentary.
Well, this is exactly what happened last time. Wickepin came out of the gate absolutely swinging in the first round, so it's good to see that both teams are definitely happy to be here by the look of it. They're all over the ball the whole way up and down the field, but they need a counter straight away, I think, from Narrogin.
Okay, first quarter brought to you by Ali Sinnott, your local real estate agent at Elders in Narrogin. If you're thinking of buying or selling, give Ali a call, 0418 183 917. Pretty scrambly, Gav, as well, first up here early in this first term.
A little bit tense both sides as they settle into the game, and yeah, a lot of good second, third, fourth efforts.
Oh, Taylor did well. He missed the initial ruck over to Tommy Kilpatrick. Through heavy traffic he went as well. Drills the kick forward. Low. Malachi Bolton, no, can't rake it in. Ground level. Beautiful tackle applied down there by the Wickepin defender. It's knocked to the ground once again. 35-40 metres from the goal face. It was picked up and a kick went charging in forward. Across the face though, and out of bounds for a throw in. Might have been from Geordie Hill, was it?
That was Geordie Hill, yep.
Well, an opportunity, but just under a fair bit of pressure as well. The ball to be thrown in. Deep left full forward pocket for the Narrogin Hawks. It's going to fall short. No one touches it. Sparks over the ball. Being tackled, flung out of the way. It's pretty willing in there. Anthony now forced over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in once again.
Both teams happy to be here mid-game.
Oh, well, there's a lot to play for.
Definitely.
It is the top of the table clash here in the Liberty Rural match of the day. It was one down by Sam Fortini. Roach has the ball. He's tackled, dispossessed by Tommy Kilpatrick. Comes out, Metcalf, quick hands, back to Roach. Ground level, he's tackled. Play on. Now he's going to come up with a free kick. He put it down real quick like a hot potato, and then he got tackled afterwards. And Roach has come up with the free kick. Dave Roach. He's on right half-back flank. Drives a nice long drop punt down. Oh, Anton Hansen was there, just caught behind. Great work as Flavel went through. Hand pass didn't find its target. Carter Wilson on the end of a good hip and shoulder from Jackman. The ball's knocked out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. It's left centre wing out in front of the grandstand here for and left centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks. Ball to be thrown in once again. Just to the left of the commentary box. Taylor did well, no clear knockout though. Ground level, Roach I think was tackled, pulled to the ground. Pretty willing in these packs, pretty solid.
Definitely.
Players set themselves. Big pack of number around the player had bound the ball as well. This time they set themselves. Fortini went high, no one touched the ball. Fortini tried to follow it up. Anthony's got our man there wrapped up, a player in Declan Phillips.
Declan coming off a couple best on the ground. Couple weeks in a row now, playing some phenomenal football.
Yeah, been very good, very consistent. That's going to be a great match-up in the centre between these two teams.
Definitely.
Fortini got the best, but knocked him down. Geordie Hill, quick hand pass. Tommy Kilpatrick skirts around, tumbles the ball forward. Coming out was Metcalf, was it? Tried to keep the ball in front of him. Taken by Tommy Kilpatrick again. He flicks it out wide to Declan Phillips. Little left kick forward was good. Mark has been taken down there by Hardy. He left foots the ball along down to Kilpatrick again, covering a lot of territory. Malachi Bolton on the lead, but chopping in and a beautiful mark taken in defence for the Wickepin Warriors. As he guides the kick out to Melvin, Ryan Melvin in defence. So Melvin just trying to organise the back line. He goes with a kick now. Forward was good. Nice mark taken in front was Wilson. Carter Wilson. Far side of the oval. Well-weighted kick. A beautiful kick. A long kick. Went right down there to Henley it was. Tumbled forward. Broken up by Jackman though. He goes towards Tommy Kilpatrick, getting plenty of the ball in the first term. Through the centre, out towards right centre wing he goes. He takes off, far side of the oval. He goes long. Walsh was there, came to ground level. Metcalf was good, but he's met with a solid tackle. Bang! You're gone, sunshine. And down he goes. Free kick goes to our man in Farmer, is it?
Alan Kickett.
Alan Kickett. Kickett into the corridor it went. Taking full possession was Taylor. Spun around and kicked towards goal. Resting ruckman, one behind only. Toolmart scoreboard, 1 goal to the Wickepin Warriors, 1 point to the Narrogin Hawks, and you better write that down for the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day.
I think so.
To kick it. A long kick comes out. Mark's been taken for the Warriors. Left footer goes with that long kick down left half forward. Dion Anthony on the end of it. He looks into the corridor, a piercing long kick. Oh, Kirk, beautifully read, back of the pack, runs onto the ball, to the open goal. Goal on the board to the Wickepin Warriors. A beautiful transference of play. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's 2 goals to the Warriors, 1 behind. Narrogin Hawks here in the first term.
Well, that was nicely weighted by the forward down there. Timsy, maybe a little bit too eager. He got thrown out of the way, and then it just pops so perfectly over to the back to Wickepin.
Oh, Kaylee Kirk, Gabby's a real strong fella as well, and he's got beautiful poise. He just read it beautifully coming in. The kick was brilliant.
Just gives them a focal target up there in a bigger body, and yeah, just the pace, low to the ground, able to turn around and get back on goal.
Okay. So, ball works its way back to the centre once again. Ruck set themselves. Been a good little clash. Taylor probably getting up higher. No one touches the ball. Dion Anthony runs onto it beautifully, wheels around. Phillips is after him, puts him under pressure. He kicks sideways. White was there. A lucky bounce. Sees it come to him. Feeds it out to hand pass. It was good. Back to Henley. He goes back to Roach. Roach into the corridor. There's Kirk in front. Fisted away by Timms. Coming through, taking it was Morrissey. Oh, one way then the other. Gets the kick away out of the pack. It trundles towards goal, and just waiting for an all-clear decision here from the central umpire.
Don't think it was touched.
It's touched. One behind. We just had to wait a little while for it to come through. 2 goals, 1 to the Wickepin Warriors, 1 behind Narrogin Hawks here in the first term. Timms to bring the ball out. Oh, it was a good little kick. He found good.
Fraser also coming off a few men of the matches as well.
Okay, well, young player, his kick was excellent to Walsh. Walsh is just on left half back flank. He's going to just kick it out a bit wider. Jackman's run down, a costly little fumble. He looks at his hands and said, come on. As the ball comes out of bounds, we'll have a throw in now.
A little bit of butterfingers there.
Well, it was just a little bit too lackadaisical.
Maybe too easy.
Sometimes, well, there it is, a true indication, you know. You never take it too easy, do you, Seth?
No,
you know?
absolutely not.
I don't. I never do. Ball's thrown in, knocked to the front of the pack. Henley was there, left it behind. Trying to bust his way through was Anton Hansen, wasn't? No, that was Declan Phillips. And umpire says, no, come on, boys, clear it out. We'll throw it up, right half forward flank. They fly high. No effective ruck knock. Henley was working hard over the top. Phillips is going to run onto it. He's under pressure from Spark, though. Ground level, Henley come through for the soccer. It just ricocheted off. Great work by Tom Kilpatrick. Hand pass out to Jack Walsh. A high kick towards left centre wing. Fisted over the top. Mumby in front. Paid the mark as well. Swung the hand pass in. It was a beautiful kick from Moyer. Went forward and Malachi Bolton takes the mark one way, then the other. Sells the dummy, drills the goal. Oh, beautiful play. Malachi Bolton. What can you say about the man?
I mean, he's just doing what he does right there. He showed him where he was, and then when they looked up, he actually wasn't there anymore.
I thought he was at a midnight disco.
Great.
2 goals, 1 to the Wickepin Warriors. 1 goal, 1 Narrogin Hawks.
Just great balance, great poise there by Malachi to pull that mark down one-handed and then, go back and kick the goal. But, good signs. Both sides are going forward and really, getting scoreboard pressure early.
Okay, Ali Sinnott sponsoring the first term as well. Thinking about buying or selling. Give her a call, 0418 183 917 Elders Real Estate in Narrogin. Rucks again. No one told. Maybe Dion Anthony to run to it. Tommy Kilpatrick ran through. Couldn't get possession of it. It's held to him now. And it worked its way towards centre half forward. And we'll have a ball up favouring the Narrogin Hawks. Been busy, Tommy Kilpatrick. Once again taken and flicked out there by Geordie Heel. The kick goes long. Narrogin forward line. Mark's being taken in front. Is it kick?
Kick it.
Kick it is.
Yep.
Kick it again.
Okay, well... Oh, he went to play on. He's He's going to kick from 45 metres out. What's his kicking prowess like, boys?
Quite good. He still plays C-grade as well, doesn't
Still
he?
a Colts fella, and he was very lively last weekend.
Okay, looks like he's got a ton of talent. Kick it, in he comes. Long raking kick right to the top of the goal square. Almost a big grab taken. Ground level. The ball's floating, bobbing around. Little kick under pressure. Tried to see the ball out. Ground level was picked up by Mumby, was it? He had a snap towards goal. High, still inboard. Ground level coming through. Was it Bolton or Kickett? Not sure. Tried to take the ball with him. Wrapped up. Good tackle down there. Pack forms. Umpire blows the whistle. Okay, sorts him out a little bit. Rucks go to it. Flatini got the best of it. Knocked towards the boundary line. Picked up by Kickett. He's set upon. Spark ends up with the ball. He tried to crash his way out of the pack. Umpire let it go. And we're going to have a ball in. Right forward pocket region.
They love to pack up in this game, don't they? Feels like there's always 10, 15 people around the ball.
Oh, I think there is. There is. Them and their shadows. Ball is thrown up. Full possession taken by Fortini. Was it tried to shovel it out, or might have been Metcalf? Ryan Melvin come through with a good hip and shoulder. Tried to shovel it out. Taken by Taylor. Over the top. Melvin runs onto it. Can't quite pick it up though. Ground level. Lee was there. Fires it back out. Gee, there's a lot of pressure on out there. Toe poke goes forward. Broken up out there by Metcalf. Got the hand pass out. Back to Melvin. He's busy as well. To Anthony on his boot. Long, strong, down the field. Good work though, coming through. It was a nice pick up down there by Flavel, was it? Swung the hand pass back to Ryan Melvin. He's run into a little bit of trouble there. We just took on that for some reason. Okay, volume just went through the roof, but we just sorted that out. Free kick, it's ended up with Wickepin in the middle. The kick was beautiful as it went forward. Mark's been taken on the right half forward flank, and it's a beautiful kick towards Kirby was in front. And that was a fantastic mark.
He's got a push off there. Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He's given it away. Sorry, I just was Morrissey who sent the ball down. So I'm just trying to bring that volume back under a little bit of control. Okay, kick came in once again. Anton Hansen was there, couldn't take the mark. It went to ground level. So, sorry, Seth, I just was a bit tied up.
No,
so obviously the mark was taken, but the free kick was enacted upon.
He pushed off Timsy a little bit there. I'm not too sure about that one, but we'll take it.
Okay, right half forward flank, rucks go high, comes to Dion Anthony, quickly on his boot, sends the ball forward, coming out, all courageous after it. Wickepin player, might have been Henley. It couldn't complete the mark though, it goes off the ground out of bounds, and we'll have a throw in, just around from the 50 metre arc, so probably about 40 metres out from goal, and that's the Wickepin goal. 2-1 Wickepin Warriors, 1 goal 1 Narrogin Hawks here in the first term. Ball to be thrown in. Taylor worked his way to the front. Won it down. Henley was there though. Roach, quick hand pass. Went through to Ramsey. Couldn't quite take it. Toe poked off the ground. Or Blake White was sort of almost shoved into that. But he's come to ground level. Umpire says holding the ball. Or no, taken high.
Tackle.
Okay, Blake White comes up with a free kick. Just outside of 50. Looks to the corridor. Little kick forward. Kirk was there. And he marks the ball. Well, he was quite, I think he kicked 7 goals to 8 goals last week from memory.
Wow.
Kaylee Kirk. And you've got Malachi Bolton at one end and you've got this fella at the other end, and they're both very similar.
Yeah, what a battle. Pound for pound.
Yeah.
Hard to beat.
And both got a pretty magic touch about them as well. Kirk, in he comes. Nice looking straight kick off his boot, straight through the middle to the near left-hand goalpost. On the Tilmart scoreboard, the Wickepin Warriors go to 3 goals 1, leading Narrogin Hawks 1 goal 1 here in the first term, brought to you by Ali Sennett, your local real estate agent at Elders and Narrogin. Give her a call on 0418 183 917 if you're thinking about buying or selling. Gav DeGrucci.
Yeah, look, at the moment it is a very scrappy type of affair, but the team that's going to deliver the ball into their forward line 50, the best, is at the moment going to get the goals on the board, and that's the Warriors at the moment.
Okay, just having a look, Damon Watt down in defence for the Warriors, and also Hardy down there for the Warriors. Just couldn't quite pick them before, the boys are a bit front on to me. Okay, the ball's back to the centre once again. It's the Wickepin Warriors on their own dunghill here in downtown Wickepin. Rucks set themselves. So Hankinson got the best of that. Went to ground level, knocked it forward. Toe poke, coming out was Jackman, left it behind. Quick kick goes forward. Wilson was there. That was Carter over the ball. Pack forms right on the 50-metre arc. Umpire's going to blow the whistle. And he does. And we'll have a ball up. First term. Taylor goes high. Hankinson did well though. Taken by Declan Phillips, and he's pulled to the ground. Umpire says we'll try again.
I wonder how many ball ups we're going to get this game if there's this many in the first
yeah, there's going to be a few. Taylor goes for the big knock over top. Oh, running on was Melvin. Beautiful as he picks it up. Just around the corner. Timms comes out and meets the ball. Did well. Now it's over his head. It comes to Kirk. Tries to kick off the ground. He picks it up. He's tackled. Pulled to the ground. It's just only metres out. Dion Anthony picks it up. Snapped across the goals. One behind only. Toolmart Scoreboard. 3 goals, 2. Wickepin Warriors. 1 goal, 1. Narrogin Hawks.
Well, Timsy did a good job there to get in front of it and get on top of it. Also celebrating his 150th game last week.
Last week, yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's just he's a tackle on the ball. He had to make a decision, hold back or go. He went, and it worked out.
Yeah, great decision.
So,
a veteran backman.
Fortune favours the brave sometimes.
Exactly.
The kick went out. Phillips has tackled, pulled to the ground for the Hawks. Umpire's going to blow the whistle, and I think it might take a little while for this game to open up, Gav.
Yeah, I think so. At the moment, the Henleys, the Roches, the Phillipses, those nuggety on-ballers are doing plenty of hard work at the moment.
Okay, well, Taylor does win it down. Roach tries to go through. He's on the ground, pushing the back, says the umpire. So Phillips has been pinged, and he said, what did I do? As he gets that. And Dave Roach comes up with a free kick, 65 metres out from goal, at least. He's going to pump it long. Kirk's down there. 2-on-1 situation, big fist, plenty of defenders there for the Narrogin Hawks. Bang, out it goes.
Greg making his way back there.
I'll have a throw in. Deep right full forward pocket region for the Hawks. Having a look. Taylor's there, 35. Anton Hansen.
Well, pretty much the whole Narrogin Hawks backline is in the Nutrient Ag Carnival next week, BK.
Okay, well, they've been doing a tremendous job. Ground level, Kirk picks it up. He's beset upon. Hip and shoulder, umpire lets it go. It's in the right forward pocket region, and the ball is going nowhere. Nowheresville. Mitch Henley on the ball for the Wickepin Warriors as well. Oh, we've got a whistle on play, a bit of a shove, free kick.
Looked like Kirk, I think. Put his knee up a little early, I think, there.
Okay, yep.
Caught Greg a little.
So Taylor to come up with a free kick.
Wickepin have got him locked in at the moment.
He's going to drive a long kick, why not? Hankinson's there, and he almost marks the ball as well. Just spat out, trying to go through was Phillips. Put his head down, trying to charge through, he's been pinged. Holding the ball. And Ryan Melvin comes up, and he's going to get 50 metres as well. Oh, he's not happy, Mr. Phillips. And a 50-metre penalty. I think you'd better write it down for the All Good Refund Depot Waging tackle of the day.
What was his name?
Ryan Melvin. Well, he's always been in good form every time we commentate with Big K footy. And he was played well last week, and he's come through and drilled a goal. He's got an awkward kicking style sometimes, but it's accurate. Toolmart Scoreboard, 4 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors, 1 goal, 1 to the Narrogin Hawks. And Seth, I think the Hawks need to get on their bike.
Absolutely. I mean, I could see from here straight away, as soon as the way Declan threw that ball, it was going to be a 50 every single time.
He's not happy.
No. They just need to concentrate. These Wickepin do this all the time. They come out and swing first, and Narrogin just need to focus and get back.
In recent games, though, Wickepin have been slow starters, actually, and then they've come home with a bit of a power sail after half-time. Okay, back to the centre it goes, first term. They set themselves. Taylor, big knock over the top. Knocks it 25 metres forward. Good work at ground level. It got shoved out to Phillips. Hand pass over the top. It went the way of heel. Went out wide. Kick went forward in front. Mumby almost couldn't. Or was Wiggett?
Wiggett.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He got caught a bit high there, I think.
Okay. So just looking. So who's got the ball?
Will Wicket.
Will Wicket. Okay, number 33. He looks a little bit like Mumby from the distance.
He does. He definitely does. They're both very big units.
Yeah.
Very good, strong tackles as well.
Okay, so Wicket was a good effort as well. And he's normally a pretty good kick on goal, I think. In he comes. Beautiful kick off his boot. Straight through the middle it went. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. Toolmark scoreboard, 4 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors. 2 goals, 1 to the Narrogin Hawks.
Bit of a monkey off the back there for Wicket. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's gone a few games without a goal.
Yeah, he's a little bit of accuracy last week, I think. It might have just got in his head, but if he gets a few goals on the board earlier, that'll get his confidence back, I think, Seth.
Yeah, he's also split the webbing in his thumb, so I'm not sure if he's still battling that injury or not, but he's out there, so...
So he's actually playing forward pocket or full forward?
Full forward.
Okay, Will Wicket. Back to the centre we go. Fortini back on the ball. One down at... Will Graham's out there as well, so it's a ground level. Umpire lets it go. Picked up by Jordan Hill. Got his boot into the ball and sent it forward 25 metres. Lee runs onto it through heavy traffic. Tried to swing the hand pass wide. Dion Anthony's there. Tries to keep the ball alive. Goes back in after it. Crashes through the pack. Umpire lets it go. He might ping him. No. He's going to have a ball up. Just between centre and right centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks. Outer side of the oval. Plenty of players around the ball once again. Willie Graham in the ruck, went in hard. Anthony took possession of it and banged it straight on his boot, sent the ball forward, off the pack. It was great work. Wilson got the kick away. But out comes Timms, just read it beautifully.
By himself there.
Yeah, no, excellent play in front. Goes to Hardy. Hardy with the ball. Drives a nice long left footer. Goes downfield. Farmer was there. Tommy Kilpatrick. It was a nice bounce. Looks towards Malachi Bolton. Oh, in between 2 Wickepin players. It was a fantastic mark. A big contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. There's definitely a little bit of magic there.
Oh, 100%. He's got the softest hands I've ever seen. So light on his feet.
Well, I thought he was going to get crunched for sure.
Yeah. Mumby laid the trainers are with the Wickepin player now. Mumby laid a fantastic shepherd on the wing here that let Kilpatrick just pick the ball up and find Max wide open in the middle there.
Okay,
well, not wide open, but a great tackle. Great mark.
Yeah. But Malachi Bolton, in he comes. Boom, the ball hits to the left, twists in the air, and comes back and goes straight through the middle for the Narrogin Hawks. Toolmark scoreboard, 4 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors, 3 goals, 1 to the Narrogin Hawks. Well, I said they needed to get a bit of a wriggle on.
Yep.
And they certainly have replied to that. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, just that all started from the back line. Timsy prepared to leave his man, move the ball.
Played in front. And
down the wing, and then that just created that goal. So well done, Timsy.
Absolutely. Ali Sinnott sponsoring this first term from Elders in Narrogin. If you're thinking about buying or selling, give her a call, 0418 183 917. Back to the middle they go. They fly high. And perhaps Willie Graham got the best of it. Not forward. Anthony, ground level, quick hand pass. Went out, coming to player there in Henley. The kick goes long down the field, getting back. And Anton Hansen. So he must be a centre half back.
Yeah, Anton's playing on the half back line. I believe, somewhere on there.
Okay, well he goes wide with the kick. Out there was a player in Hardy, I think. Declan Mumby. Went for him, but it's off hands, it's out of bounds, far side of the oval. We will have a throw in as they set themselves. It's going to fall a bit short. Fortini maybe got the best of it. Coming through, working hard, was Ramsey, got a little toe poke, it went forward, but the boundary line was too close. And we'll have a throw in once again. Very tough in the clinches out there. Again, Fortini, maybe. Dion Anthony tried to crash his way through the pack. Umpire says no.
Another baller.
Well, it's just so many players around the ball, and I think they're evenly matched as well.
Absolutely.
You know, we're looking at some really quality centre line players that are around the ball all the time.
2 great midfields going at it here.
Aerial ping pong, sees the ball knocked forward. Great work by Declan Phillips, was it? Gee, we almost kept it in. He was going
walking on the tightrope there on the outside.
No, he was man on a mission, but unfortunately it just went out for him. Ball thrown in once again. Fortini slapped it down. Dion Anthony, beautiful. Just sidestepped as he went through the pack. Drilled the long kick in. Timms backs himself again. Beautiful play. Popped the little hand pass out as well. They're under a little bit of pressure out there as in comes Wicky. Hand pass over the top. Roach was there. Timms back in hard after the ball. Roach picks it up. Wobbles it forward. Kirk's in the goal square. He marks the ball.
Well, Tim's a bit unlucky there. He was diving all over the ball trying to get into it, but just slipped by him, I think.
His initial work was really good. Kaylee Kirk, in he comes, bang, straight through the middle. Goal on the board. Wickepin Warriors. They go to 5 goals 2, leading Narrogin Hawks 3 goals 1 here in the first term. And one stage there looked like the Hawks had control of it, but good work by the Wickepin Warriors.
Yeah, just great counter over there on the boundary, and then made them pay. Like we said before, just a bit unlucky for Timsy, I reckon. I don't know if you remember last time I said he was my favourite player, and it still is to that day.
No, he just plays that good, strong game in front, backs himself, and a true backman in the sense.
Yeah.
Just waiting for our man to come out there and Jack Bradford. Okay, back to the centre. We go. Fortini down to Anthony. Almost dispossessed. I wasn't sure what was happening there. He initially had it, and I thought he almost could have got pinged for holding the ball, perhaps. But umpire says no. We'll go again. Fortini used his body well. Graham involved. Taken there by Jack Walsh on his boot. Sends the ball forward. Gee, crashing it back. We could play. That was White, I think.
Yeah, Blakey White.
Well, I tell you what, he's tough and hard at the ball. He took a cracking mark last week. It's knocked forward. Geordie Hill, turns. He gets the kick away. Send it forward. Metcalf stands his ground strong. I think it's Metcalf. No, it's not. It's Fraser Whitwer it was. And that was a good capture. And the siren sounds to finish the first term. A very good first term it was of football. Wickepin Warriors are 5 goals 2, leading Narrogin Hawks 3 goals 1. With me in commentary this afternoon, we have Seth Whiteford and Gavin DeGrucci. So Seth, first term was a great quarter of football.
I mean, yeah, the score is only a few goals behind, and I know we said it last time, Boddington versus Narrogin, but this could be a nice little preview of the games in September. So I'm loving it so far. I reckon it's a good, even game of football, and definitely still within striking distance for sure, Narrogin.
Okay, comments on game, Gav DeGrucci.
Yeah, look, I had the pleasure of doing the reserves goal umpire the game before this one, and there is a little bit of breeze that Wickepin were kicking with in that quarter. So even though the scoreboard suggests Wickepin are in front, I'll be keen to see how the Hawks go with the breeze in this quarter.
Okay, I want to thank Ali Sinnott as well for sponsoring that first term. Your local real estate agent at Elders and Narrogin. If you're thinking about buying or selling, give Ali a call, 0418 183 917. Who were just touch on some of your better players that quarter, Gav?
Yeah, look, for the Warriors, pretty impressed with Henley's. He's digging in, having a crack. Roche, he's been pretty lively. No doubt the skipper or coach in Dion Anthony's composure. For the Hawks, none other than Declan Phillips, getting a bit frustrated, but he's been hard at it. Obviously also Bradley Timms down back has been solid, and up forward, Malachi has been lively, as has Alan Kickett.
Okay, good stuff. Great sponsors on board today as well. It is the Liberty Rural match of the day, and Liberty Rural do deliver fuel all through the Great Southern region. They are agents for Shell products and lubricants. Give Kelvin Andrews a call on 0488 678 018, Liberty Rural. Also, Peter Rundle, MLA. Peter doing a fantastic job. See him on Facebook quite regularly with segments of Parliament challenging the government over many of what's going on there at question time. So Peter is doing a great job. If you need to speak to Peter, give him a call on his Narrogin office on 988 11 225. And later on in the game, of course, we'll be looking at Price's Fabrication and Steel for the Man of the Match Award. And you can give Price's a call on 98309 414. They sell Australian-made steel, and they build beautiful big sheds all over the great southern region. We're going to take a break for 10 seconds and come back very soon. Big K football.
Done well.
And you can get on the phone and you'll be right for next week. Okay, second quarter brought to you by Country Paint Supplies in Narrogin. Quality paint and tiles to choose from. Phone Matt, 988 14558. We'll touch on that again, and that's Country Paint Supplies in Narrogin. We're just about set to go here in the second term. In this Titanic top of the table clash, as the siren sounds and rucks get ready. 410, wins it down straight to Dion Anthony on his boot, straight forward it went. Bit of a bad bounce. Hawks under a little bit of pressure. It came to Ryan Melvin. His little kick forward was good at ground level. Great work trying to crash his way through. Was our man there in Henley.
Ball.
And holding the ball it is. I was just searching for him. That was a great tackle to Fraser Good, who's been in sparkling form. Absolutely. And perhaps a contender for the All Good Refund Depot wage and tackle of the day. Mark's been taken by Hardy, I think. With the ball. Inside his defensive 50-metre arc. It's a long, raking kick towards Mumby. It was a beautiful kick. A nice capture as well. Into the corridor. Walsh is available. Oh, jumps through was Kendall Ballard. Got a timely fist into the ball. Hand pass over the top to Whitworth. Under pressure. He went forward. Taken there and flicked out by Anthony. It ends up towards the centre of the ground. Tommy Kilpatrick met the ball. Geez, wrapped up in a strong tackle.
Geordie Hill, I think that was.
Is it?
Could be wrong.
No, might be right. It
Yeah,
was Geordie Hill.
Yep.
Okay. Just saw the one, just didn't see the top bit as well. Okay, coming through. Good work by Roach. Picked up by Metcalf. He turns and just gets a kick into the ball. Melvin used his body brilliantly. White with the ball. Drills the long kick in, but coming out. And a good mark in defence by our man.
Jack Lambert.
And Jack Lambert. Lambert goes for the long raking kick forward. White was there, coming through as Metcalf. Hand pass out to Fortini. The ball was smothered. Roach picks it up. He goes back doors to Metcalf. Lays it back to White. Little kick forward was terrible.
Straight to Hill.
And Geordie Hill on left centre wing has marked the ball. We've got the lovely blue boots on by the looks.
Yeah.
And he goes with a long high kick into the forward line. And using his body, it was a great effort, but at the back of the pack, running onto was Kendall Ballard, toe pokes off the ground, and Mumby. Yeah, that was a good attempt.
Well, Big Mumby has really, really soft hands, big dinner plates. He usually catches almost everything down there.
Okay. Ball to be thrown in. He's going to take the ruck knock as well. Fortini down there in the ruck. So the Hawks, they have it in their goal scoring end. Good battle between those two. Malachi Bolton tries to go through the pack. It's shoved out to the side. Running onto it was Kick It.
I think that's Cadence, is it? Cadence.
This is Cadence.
Cadence.
Cadence Flanagan. Okay.
Another one we uncovered last week, Big K.
Oh, okay. So where's he spring from?
Near to town, but from Northampton way, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay, was over the top, and the ball was smothered as the kick went out. Coming around was Kilpatrick, ton of pace, tumbles the ball forward. It bounces out of bounds, or gone through for one behind by the looks. Mark scoreboard, 5 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors, 3 goals, 2 to the Narrogin Hawks here in the second term.
Well, Big K, I just got another live score for you as well. Cooker and Young 4-18 to Boddington 3-3 at halftime.
4-18. The hell is going on there? That's unreal. Okay, well, back to the top of the table clash. Whitwer charges out, drills the pass out towards Anthony. It was good. G Spark come in and just intercepted as well. Picked up by Tommy Kilpatrick. It's going to hug the boundary line. Bounces just in, then tumbles out, and we'll have a throw in. A little bit more lip service there, boys.
Both keen to get in on the action and get the footy, and caused.
Yeah, well, it's hard when you've got your eyes set on the football, isn't it? Okay, the big high throw in goes. Malachi Bolton's in the ruck, knocked it toward the front, down to Anthony, quickly on his boot. Bangs the ball forward, bit of a shove forward. Melvin was good. Little hand pass back to Roach. They just look forward. He goes with the kick. Wilson was in front. That was Carter. Had the ball fisted away though. Bradford was there. And the ball to be thrown in just on left centre wing for the Warriors. In front of the grandstand here in downtown Wickepin at the Oval. As the rucks to set themselves again. Ball's thrown in. Taylor's in the ruck. Back of the pack was beautiful to Geordie Hill. He was tackled. Tried to get it out. Melvin did really well. Hand pass out to 14. He quickly on his boat goes forward. Coming out was Hardy, was it?
Fraser good.
Fraser good it was. Mark the ball. Good. Drills the pass. It was a beautiful, well-weighted kick to Flanagan, was it?
Yep.
Okay. Drills a little kick forward as well. Kilpatrick couldn't quite take it. He's going to come up with a free kick though. And a bit of a battle between him and Dion Anthony and even Roach. Both quality players. And certainly Tommy Kilpatrick's been in fine form in this game. That's a beautiful long kick. He went forward to, wasn't Mumby, was it?
Big Mumby, yep.
Yeah, beautiful. Soft hands, like you said, Seth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right half forward flank.
He's making me look good here.
Okay, and he looks down, goes along. Wiggett's going to get a run at the ball. Coming in from the side was Watt. Wiggett hand pass over the top though. Comes to ground level. Picked up by Hardy. Got the kick away forward. And went straight to Mumby again though. And he's marked the ball.
Good forward line pressure there from the Hawks to force that turnover.
Okay, so Mumby. Well, is it a chance here, boys, or what?
I think so. This is in Mumby's arsenal for sure.
With that little bit of breeze I spoke about, I believe he'll get the distance, just accuracy.
Okay. Declan Mumby. And he comes. Going to kick from right on 50.
Bit short.
He just kicked the ground a little bit with his other foot as well as fisted away through for one behind. Mark scoreboard. 5 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors. 3 goals, 3 to the Narrogin Hawks here in the second term. Brought to you by Country Paint Supplies. And the kick came in. It goes wide. Wickepin working its way out of defence. A hand pass by Whitwer. Went forward. Gee, it was a dangerous one as well. Taken high a little bit though. And I think to come up with the free kick is Ryan Melvin.
Almost a great tackle by Anton there. He came right over, crunched him.
Couldn't see a lot of merit in the hand pass though.
Yeah, a bit of a hospital there.
His teammate under all sorts of pressure. And Sparks was in front. Marks the ball. Far side of the oval. Here's the big left footer, raking left footer. He goes forward with the kick. It was fisted away down there by Jackman at ground level. Hill did well, shoveled it out. Tommy Kilpatrick taken over the top by Henley. Got the little hand pass kick forward, went to Melvin. He kicked it in underground towards centre half forward. Graham was there. Comes out the back of the pack to Anton Hansen. Quickly on his boot, goes out wide to Noah Bowen-Zakoli. Tries to run onto the ball. Underground pass went forward. It was too hot for Carter Wilson. Reeling around was Wiggett. Wiggett, long kick into the forward line. Malachi Bolton in the back of the pack. Bang! Goal on the board! Matt, the magic man himself. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's the Wickepin Warriors 5 goals 2. Narrogin Hawks 4 goals 3 here in the second term.
Well, it's an instant classic here today. There's just really, really good football. Malachi, right place, right time. But I think it's by design at this point because he always knows where it's going to be. And he gets rewarded with a goal.
Well, I think it's also a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin goal of the day. Just beautiful timing, Gav.
Oh, look, and just the pace of Noel BZ out there on the wing is it's a good battle between him and Lay at the moment, and he's got Lay's measure. He'll need to lift Lay.
Okay, well, the ball works its way back to the middle once again. They set themselves. They go high. Over the top, Taylor was good. Hand pass got shoved out by Declan Phillips as he got dumped as well. Ground level, Spark was good. Tried to shovel it out. G.S. Messi in there. Blake White tackled. And it's taken now by Hardy, was it? Got the kick away for the Narrogin Hawks. It went to left half forward. Metcalf was there. He picks it up for the Warriors. Little kick forward was good. He was over the top of Jordan Flavel. At the back of the pack, taken by Jackman. Went with the kick long, Mumby almost. 2 goes. Shoved out wide now. Ground level was picked up and kicked forward for the Wickepin Warriors. Gee, good sticky, strong grab in the pack there. Goes to Phillips. And that is a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. The kick went in. It comes now to Kilpatrick, was it? Not sure. Long kick in the forward line, under a bit of pressure. Hardy receives the ball for the Warriors. His little kick wide was good to Kendall Ballard, and he takes it in the back pocket. He wants the switch play. It was good. He goes to a player in Hardy. Callum Hardy for the Warriors. Kick forward. Went to, well, I called him Lee, but Lay. His kick forward coming through was Will Graham. Just missed it. Leon's the call. He was going to allow it, so Graham throws the ball back, and Malachi Bolton has come up with a free kick. I didn't quite get a handle on that one. Was for the tackle, I imagine?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Tackle, held him up in the play.
Well, he's taking his time, Malachi Bolton. I wouldn't be surprised if he's sneakily thinking that he might be able to kick a goal here. No. He's going to switch play and goes wide, and Jackman's on the end of it. Jackman tumbles the kick forward. It's beautiful to Flanagan, is it?
Yep.
Just floated in the right spot. The kick was good. A goal-scoring opportunity, and potentially a change in the lead if he kicks this goal.
Well, it's a hard-fought battle back to the, 1 goal in it, so we'll see if he can even it up now.
Okay, well, a couple of little steps and the high kick comes in. Goal on the board. Beautiful kick. Toolmart scoreboard. The Narrogin Hawks are 5 goals 3, leading the Wickepin Warriors 5 goals 2 here in the second term. And that was a nice bit of play, Narrogin Hawks.
Well, that was Flanagan. I've had the pleasure of playing a few games of resis with him so far, and he's just a superstar on the ball. I mean, it feels like he has 50 touches out there every single time.
Looks like he's a good mover and the likes about him. So second quarter brought to you by Country Paint Supplies, Narrogin. Quality paint and tiles to choose from. Phone Matt, 98 558. Country Paint Supplies in Narrogin. Back to the centre we go. Rucks fly high. Fortini tried to take it with him. Phillips over the ball. He's wrapped up by Roach. There's no love lost in there, I don't think, in the centre of the ground.
Absolutely.
With these boys.
Those guys are going to be exhausted by it.
All very talented lads. Taylor over the top. Flew high. Tommy Kilpatrick almost took it with him. Great work. Sees it forward. Now running down. And kicking forward was Hardy for the Hawks. Goes long, Wicket. Beautiful pick up by the big fella. Then he left it behind. Oh, the umpire was pretty hot. Holding the ball, he said. Gee whiz.
Looks like it got stripped out. Not sure how much prior opportunity he had there, but...
The kick forward was good to Kendall Ballard. He wants to switch play to Lay. Lay goes with the kick forward to Hardy. Callum Hardy. Still in his defensive 50, G went close. Malachi Bolton just floated through like a ballerina as he played. Then the other into the corridor. Oh, a little bit too early there, Blake White. And he's hit the ground pretty hard. He took a screaming mark last week. He's got a beautiful grab on him and he gets up, but...
a bit too ambitious there, I think, BK.
We hope he's okay.
Done himself a bit of a harm.
Pretty hard landing there, but Blake's a tough nut. He'll get up, shake himself off, and get back into it.
Yeah. No stopping him. So Mumby with the ball.
Gets another try here.
He's a bit closer as well, so
Yeah.
he might be able to make amends for the earlier miss. They're just checking him out, I think, Blake White, just to see whether he might have to come off. All the precautions nowadays. So a little bit of time out here. Just very quickly, I'll just read that filming footy. We'll be live streaming the 2025 WA Country Football Championships in Perth next week. All games are free to watch on YouTube. During the quarter time, half time and third quarter breaks, they will have the poster up for people to scan the QR codes. Commentary is proudly presented to you by Big K Promotions and Radio Great Southern. Okay, looking forward to the Nutrient Ag Country Week footy next week.
I had a quick look at the list of players, and it looks like the entire Narrogin League side are almost on that on the list. So, lots of pride, I feel, when I look at that list.
Well, it's fair to say the top three teams are being sort of quite clear from the others. In saying that, though, there has been some good close games. In comes Declan Mumby. It's a handsome-looking kick off his boot. It's to the right. One behind only. 5 goals, 4 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors. 5 goals, 2 here in the second term. And a good game of football, top of the table clash that it is. Fraser Whitwer drills that kick out to Dion Anthony in front. Was a good mark on his chest. Anthony, far side of the oval. Still in defence, little chip kick. Melbourne's been everywhere today.
He's got back into the game, Melbourne, in this quarter.
Oh, certainly. Covers some territory he's called to play on. High kick. Goes for pack forms. No one marks. Ground level. Was it Henley? Not sure. Wrapped up. Hand pass come out wide. Ends up with 14. His kick forward was good. He found Carter Wilson. Wilson with the ball for the Wickepin Warriors. They need to make a bit of a statement here as well. Goes inboard. Roach is on the end of it. Roach with the ball. Looks across. He looks towards Anthony. No. Goes the other way. Drives a long kick. Coming out. Oh, beautiful mark. It was taken out there by Kirby.
Oh, sorry.
I was calling him Kirk before, but Kaylee Kirby.
You might have set me up a little bit there, VK.
Oh, I did. Got away with that.
It's all right, he come from deep, had his eyes on the ball and took a nice clean mark in the end, and now he sets himself up for a goal.
Yeah, contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Kaylee Kirby. In he comes. Normally a very good kick off his boot too, he is. And that's no exception. Goal on the board for the Wickepin Warriors. Toolmart scoreboard. 6 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors.
Well, Big K, just got a couple more live score updates for you. We've got Katanning versus Brookton Pingelly, and Katanning are 3 goals 6, Brookton Pingelly 4-2, and then also Williams versus Wagen. Williams 4 goals 4 and Wagen 3 goals 2 is the current score.
Okay, a couple of close games.
Yeah, a couple of good games.
Picture.
Definitely a couple of good games happening at the moment.
Okay, ball works its way back towards the centre. It's the Warriors by 4 points. 38 plays 34. And back to the centre we go. Good game of football. Bit of a battle of the midfields. Fortini coming hard, won the ball down, taken there by Declan Phillips quickly on his boot. Mumby in front. Ball was fisted away. Taken by Flanagan off the pack. He lines up the sticks. It's going to go wide, far, far wide, out of bounds on the full. Free kick goes to Fraser Whitwer in the back line.
Just probably had a little bit more time there to steady Big K.
Read it beautifully off the pack. Goes forward to Regan Wilson. Marks on his chest. Little kick forward to Kendall Ballard. Just keeping possession, Wickepin Warriors.
Slowing it down a bit.
Okay. Kick goes long in front. Declan Mumby. Nice hands.
Absolutely, big dinner plates.
Mumby with the ball. Wicket on a long lead. Just holds up in the air. Almost captured it. Down level. Wilson was there. As it was O'Brien actually on the field. Ground level. Flanagan gets the hand pass out. And a kick on goal by Tommy Kilpatrick. Beautiful play, Narrogin Hawks.
Absolutely. Unselfish right there in the box
A
as
good
well.
finish it was to Tommy Kilpatrick, who's been playing very well. Toolmart scoreboard, 6 goals, 4 to the Narrogin Hawks, 6 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors.
Well, Killer coming off a best on as well last week against Williams, so nice win out there for them. And Killer still obviously in fantastic form.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice play. It's just, pretty much the Hawks are quite dogged at it in their forward line as well. You know, they've got some
just Kendall
talented
Ballard.
types.
Yeah, Kendall Ballard there, just trying to slow things down and work the way through it. But that forward line pressure, turnover, goal.
Yeah.
Can't afford that in these top of the table clashes.
Right, Country Paint Supply sponsoring the second term. Ball is back to the centre. The ruck set himself. They go high. No clear knockout by anybody. Roach was there. That was Henley, ground level, picked up, tried to shovel it out. Great work by Phillips as well. Tackle, ball, momentum goes Narrogin Hawks' way. Flanagan just keeps the ball in front of him. Melton was there coming through as Noah Bowen. Zakoli tried to drill it forward, joining in. Great bit of work deep in defence for the Wickepin Warriors was Fraser Whitwer. Ties the ball down. It's in the right forward pocket region for the Narrogin Hawks.
Great pick up by Noah there. It's always going to be a hard day at the office if you've got to try and win a foot race with him.
Okay. Mid-calf come through. Potentially won it down. Oh, it's tough in there for sure. And Leahy was there at the bottom of the pack for the Wickepin Warriors. Again, they set themselves. Metcalf, clear knock, well, went down to Metcalf, I should say. Clear knock down. Hand pass over the top. Again, Malachi Bolton in there, over the top of the ball, went fishing after it. Umpire was blowing his whistle. He says, no, we'll have a ball up. Some 35 metres directly in front of the Narrogin Hawks, a goal. This time, they set themselves. Mumby knocks it forward, out wide. Pack forms again. It's like a chess game in there.
These guys just getting plenty of ball up practice here.
And again, we go. A lot of numbers. No clear knockout. Spark, it was off him. Back towards Mumby, I think. He's wrapped up. And we'll try again. Wickepin, very vigilant, trying to hold it out. Mumby won it over top. Bowen Zakoli, a high kick, trying to make rain. Wiggett was under it, used his body, whistle on play, and he's going to come up with a free kick. Well, didn't think there was a lot in it, guys, to be honest.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. But he had the better position, I think, and he got rewarded for it. So,
okay, Will Wiggett. And I think the umpire might have deemed that he was getting shepherded out. I'm not sure, but he worked his way around and got a bit of a bump. But
it kind of looked like it.
Anyway, he's right in front of goals, and then he comes. Nice kick off his boot too.
He's going to hit that all day.
The middle of the goals. Toolmart scoreboard, 7 goals, 4 to the Narrogin Hawks, 6 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors here in the second term, brought to you by Country Paint Supplies.
Well, we get that close to goals. I mean, he's going to hit it every single day of the week and twice on Sunday. So.
Okay, he's pretty good. Hot kicking goals. Hawks are just sort of taking a little bit of control here, Gav.
Yeah, just a little bit more composure, a little bit more steadiness. Probably a few of the Warriors boys need to lift. It hasn't gone down their forward line much in this quarter, so maybe just tiring a little bit in the back half for the Warriors.
Well, the centre bounce downs are very interesting, and around the ball as well. It's that cagey, talented players that are just trying to work it out. Comes to ground level. Oh, gee, crashed into his Dion Anthony. Melvin in there fighting really hard for the ball. Umpire blows the whistle.
Bit of organised chaos, I'd say.
It is. Very tactical. They fly high. Fatini did get the best of it. They come to Taylor. On his boot. Tumble the ball very quickly forward. Ballard's over the ball. I tell you what, he raked it in. And he's going to get pinged here for holding the ball. And Moyer's come up with a free kick. Well, he did rake it in. You just can't do it this day and age without getting it back out. Bolton led, but too early by the looks of it now. He goes long, using his body, and a shove in the back it was. went against Mumby, and Hardy comes up with a free kick, Callum Hardy, for the Warriors. His little draw towards Anthony, who was up for the challenge. Anthony, well, piercing kick went forward. It was good to Henley. Henley, just shy of left centre wing for the Warriors. Goes for the kick. It's long. Hankinson was there. Big fist from the side.
Fraser good.
Was excellent
Bit
as
of
well.
fisty cuffs in the middle here.
Oh, okay.
Phillips.
Lots of passion.
And
Lots
Dion
of passion.
Anthony, couple of the gun footballers. Probably talking about next week, are they?
There is a bit
Playing a
of
side by side, but yes. Ball to be thrown in. Just shy of left half forward flank for the Wickepin Warriors. Going to fall a little bit shallow. Back of the pack, Hankinson picked it up, got the hand pass to Melvin. Underneath it was Jackman in defence for the Hawks. Wants to switch play. Dangerous kick, but it's going to work out here. Tumbling up, Casey Beard picks it up. Drills the kick forward. It was long towards Tommy Kilpatrick. Got a bit of a shove as he went to mark it. Jackson Ramsey dispossessed, holding the ball, picked up and charging forward. Tommy Kilpatrick, one way then the other, inside 50. Well, he dodged one, then two. Got the hand pass out over the top. It ends up with Malachi Bolton. He went boing through for one behind. what can you say?
How good was that work by Kilpatrick on the wing? Kilpatrick just fended off, got back in, got the second effort, danced around, took him on, created something out of nothing.
Well, absolutely.
Also, Gav, I mean, he's playing to the whistle as well. He's not getting caught up. He maybe got a little shove off the ball there, but he kept his head down, he picked the ball up and then created another opportunity. So
yeah, look, he's playing with the gusto that he was playing with last year, isn't he?
Absolutely.
That he had a sensational year last year.
Leo Graham.
Also Big K Footballer of the Year.
Oof.
Okay, Fraser Whitwer. Going to pump it out along. Melvin was in front. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Sparks was there. Hip and shoulder.
I'd argue that the Leo Graham is nothing compared to the Big K Footballer.
Oh, well, you know, they're two very, very important awards to be winning.
I think if I won the Big K Footballer, I wouldn't want to win any other award, to be honest.
It's just not given away lightly, that's for sure. It's knocked to ground level once again. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Country Paint Supply sponsoring the second term in Narrogin. They've got quality paints and tiles to choose from. Ruck set themselves. Comes to Fortini. He got the quick kick away over the top. Coming out, Hankinson picked it up. A bit of a hip and shoulder as he turned around. Got the kick towards Flavel. Got crashed into by Jackman. Back of the pack. Fraser Good picks it up. Drills a little kick out and it's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in just shy of right half forward flank for the Wickepin Warriors on the far side of the oval.
Flavel looks a little bit sore after that hit.
Yeah, just copped him
That was a big hit.
mid-riff,
It
gee.
was a big hit.
He's back on his feet.
Fatini in the ruck. Willie Graham in front. Roach tries to go through the pack. Graham was in there after it. Little kick came out. Was good. Sparks over the top. Charging forward. Wickepin player didn't spot him initially. Lay it was at ground level. Picking up was at Cohen. His kick wasn't quite good enough. Chopped off by Lay again. He goes with a kick forward. Kirby was in front. Shoveled out. Comes to Jackson Ramsey. He put it on his boots. Set it forward. He's got a man underneath it. Jordan Flavel. He's recovered brilliantly. Turns and kicks a goal for the Wickepin Warriors. Tulmart scoreboard. 7 goals, 5 to the Narrogin Hawks. 7 goals, 2 to the Wickepin Warriors. Back to a 3-point ball game, boys.
Well, I think maybe that the ball hasn't really come down there. Maybe the defenders are a little bit cold. They're not quite informed because Narrogin have played such a dominant, pressure-filled quarter here and maybe cut them off and got them by surprise a little.
Yeah, look, maybe, but I tell you what, it was good work by the Wickepin Warriors. Absolutely. And a nice goal on the board. So they're back within 3 points here before half-time.
Yeah, Ramsey's been a bit quiet for the majority of the game, so he gets his hands on the ball, something invariably happens going forward.
Back to the centre. Fortini probably got the best of it. Plenty of tackles being applied, and umpire blows the whistle. They sort themselves out. Willie Graham there, Fortini. evenly matched Dion Anthony. He's wrapped up in a pretty solid tackle as well by Declan Phillips. They can renew their little conversation.
D5 gets under the skin of quite a lot of the other footballers, I think I've noticed this year.
Okay, Crane went through. Roach got it forward. Walsh quickly on his boot. It just went up and down. Only went about 10 metres forward. Phillips tried to go through. Put in a really good tackle as well. He's going to come up the... Oh, no.
Sling.
Okay, that's what it was. O'Brien. Trent O'Brien. Well-weighted kick towards Dion Anthony. Doesn't let him down. He looks in. Board. He's got Roach available. Outside 50. On. Drives it long. Kirby came out. Couldn't quite mark the ball though. Went to ground level. Melvin, was it, come charging through? Nearly left his head behind. It wasn't him. Picked up over the top by Roach. Again, swings the hand pass out. Wickepin Warriors trying to attack here. Roach, it comes back to him. Tackled, holding the ball, says the umpire. Well, he was keen and willing and he did a lot, but in the end, he's been pinged. And coming up, is it Fraser Good?
Fraser Good it is.
It is. Fraser Good for the Narrogin Hawks. And Sparks is underneath it. Couldn't quite complete the mark though. He goes back in after the ball. Mumby's got him. Little hand pass over the top. Kendall Ballard through heavy traffic. On his boot it went forward and down at ground level was that man again, and Fraser Good for the Narrogin Hawks. Takes the mark in defence. Ball on the far side of the oval. Kick went forward. Atkinson was there as the siren sounds to finish the first half of the big top of the table clash here, the Liberty Rural match of the day. And we do see the Narrogin Hawks 7 goals 5, 47 leading the Wickepin Warriors 7 goals 2, 44, a margin of some 3 points in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. With me in commentary this afternoon, Seth Whiteford and Gavin DeGrucci. And boys, I'll go to you, Seth. Enjoyable first half?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, there wasn't much Narrogin defence required there, but when they did play defence, I thought they played a very swarming, constant pressure defence, and they managed to, get the ball back up right there at the end. Fraser Good, Bradley Timms, Bradley Timms 150 games, 10 years of excellence in the seniors, and he's showing it off now. But all around, great quarter and a great game as well, 44-47. That's exactly what we want from the top of the clash, top of the table clash.
Certainly is. Gav DeGrucci, I just thought, Wickepin certainly tried hard, but they had trouble getting that ball into their forward line, didn't they? I thought the Hawks just seemed to be a little bit more in control of the ball and just, were pressing forward, certainly with much more frequency than what the Wickepin Warriors could do.
Yeah, just look like I said, there a little bit of breeze out there. That could be just the ball holding up in the wind. But yeah, definitely the back line for Wickepin. Kendall Ballard, Fraser Whitwer, those boys had to work hard, tirelessly to keep that ball from coming through the big sticks. Fleddy Spark up on the wing, he's just grunting all day, trying to be an option coming out of defence. And then, you can't keep a good player like Jackson Ramsey out of the game and he gets his fingers on the ball, something will happen. So, they fought hard, it's all tied up at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly is. We've got some goal scorers there at all, Seth?
Yeah, so far we've had a few good goals of the day, and for Narrogin we had Tom Kilpatrick has 1, Malachi 3, Will Wiggett 2, and Flanagan 1 for the Narrogin side, and then over on the Wickepin team we've got Flavel, Roche, I'm not sure how to say Morrissey, sorry Justin, and Kirby has 3 for himself. Melvin also has 1 as well.
Okay, good stuff. Well, just some of your better players. A little bit later on, of course, we'll be looking at Price's Fabrication and Steel Man of the Match Award. Just to touch on a couple of your better players for the Narrogin Hawks, and Gav can do the Wickepin Warriors.
Oh, well, that works great for me because I love talking about the Narrogin Hawks. But, just off sheer touches alone, I feel like Tom Kilpatrick has had his fingers absolutely everywhere on this game.
On fire, isn't he?
And then, obviously, you've got your Malachi Bolton. He's got his 3 goals already, which is definitely on brand for him. And then I don't think look past Bradley Timms. I just think I've said it to you 150 times, but my favourite player, and he goes out there every week and proves it. So those are definitely 3 of my top guys so far in the game today, for the Narrogin side, that is.
For the Wickepin Warriors, worked himself back into the game this quarter and this half. Ryan Melbourne, just in and under, getting the hard ball. Also, David Roche, he's another one who I've been really pleasantly surprised with his work rate and his effort today. He's in and under. Like I said, alluded to earlier, Kendall Ballard down back has been serviceable. Flenny Sparks hasn't been his usual best, but he's still getting in and having a real crack at it and giving some outside run. Really like the duel in the mid. I think Sam Fortini in the ruck for Wickepin. He's up against big Greg Clark, or Greg Taylor, and he's having a really good duel. So, yeah, just a few players there that I like for the Warriors so far.
Okay, good stuff. I want to thank Country Paint Supplies in Narrogin. Quality paint and tiles to choose from. Phone Matt 988 14558. Thanks for sponsoring Big K Football. Seth, you got some scores?
Yeah, just before we go, we got the score of KA versus Brookton Pingelly. So KA 4 goals 8 and Brookton Pingelly 6 goals 5 at half time there.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, we're going to take a quick break up here, Big K Football. We'll be back very soon with the Liberty Rural match of the day after half time, and that little episode was brought to you by Peter Rundle as well, MLA, and doing a great job. Peter, if you want to catch up with him, give him a call at his Narrogin office on 988 11225. Okay.
All right. Oh, man. Not bad. We should get you a chair, Jack.
Yeah, I should get us talking.
How's that sound, Big K?
Oh, no, good, mate.
Good, yeah.
Oh, same. It's just struggled with it himself. Whoa.
Looks like they brought us some treats here.
Jesus Christ.
Just going to go buy myself a drink real quick. Resi's for literally.
And you blokes have that bit of chocolate cake. You blokes know that, do you?
Oh, yeah.
No, I think your name is... I looked at it, it had Ken Martin's name written all over it. I said to myself, the bloke's been too healthy, looking after himself. He needs to go down this other path.
You know, the last time I did this with you, you and Killer were promoting this new beauty salon in Narrogin, and for about, I don't know, for most of the game you're talking about one of you should go and try it out. Did you ever do it?
BK?
He's not listening.
He's locked in. BK.
What?
That beauty salon you and Killer were promoting last year. Have you used it?
Nah, not yet, not yet. Going to. Here's the fit in the shed, all we got left. Is the Liberty Rural match of the day. The Wickepin Warriors are hosting the Narrogin Hawks in the top of the table clash. The Wickepin Warriors at 7-2, trailing the Narrogin Hawks 7 goals, 5 3-point ball game here as we come towards the last half in beautiful sunshiny conditions. With me in commentary this afternoon, Seth Whiteford and Gavin DeGrucci from the Narrogin Hawks. And boys, you haven't been too biased at all today.
Well, I'm lucky Gav's here to balance us out because I have always said that
You're a Hawk man.
I'm a Hawk man. I love my badge. I'll die for the badge. So
I'm actually an old Warriors boy myself. Big
There you go. Gosh.
1988 through to 1993.
So there's still a bit of stirring of the down deep there, Gav.
A lot of fond, good memories of playing footy on this ground through all grades and winning a B grade premiership in '93 and a Colts premiership in '91, I think it was, and got to play with the likes of Ken Martin, Jeff Sims.
Couple of dodgy characters there. I wouldn't be promoting their name too quickly.
When you're a young fella and you look up to these players, and that was really good times out here at Wickepin in the early days, and where I got my grounding in footy.
Okay, well that's good to know, Gav. Yeah, and certainly a couple of fine footballers that you did mention there. Of course, Ken Martin today doing the timekeeping here, and he hasn't buggered that up at all. So he's doing a tremendous job.
still plenty of games to be played.
Oh, look, we have a lot of fun sometimes with Big K football, and our third quarter sponsor coming up is Bird Silos and Popaninning, and the manufacturers of grain silos, sheep and cattle feeders, dome shelters and Scoreboard as well. Give Wayne a call on 98875055. Birds Silos at Popaninning. It's always hard to say, isn't it, Popaninning? And get it right.
Big K, I got a couple more scores for you as well just before we get started. Katanning 4-8, Brookton Pinchley 6-5 at halftime. I think I said that one already. 3-quarter time, Cooker and Dummy-Young 5-18 versus Bonington 5-5. So they've added 4 more points onto that total.
Cheers.
And then half-time, Williams 4-4, Wagen 6-5. So
whoa,
that could be interesting. Nice half there happening in Williams versus Wagen. So.
Okay, yep, good game of football. And we've got a cracking game of football here as well, boys. So the third quarter, the premiership quarter as well, they say. Wickepin, if there's any, did you go out, Gav? Was there still a bit of a breeze out there at all?
I think it's still there. It looks like it could have dropped a little bit, but I don't think that'll have much bearing on the game going forward. I think both sides will want to win, and they'll just let their physical talk do the talking.
Okay, well, we're looking for what should be a fantastic third term, and usually quite often a team can come out and grab the game by the scruff of the neck in the third term, so we certainly wait. There's been a big clash here in the centre of the ground between some very good footballers as well, and Tommy Kilpatrick's been on fire, and Dion Anthony's also a great man, and Roach Number 12 for the Wickepin Warriors has been fabulous as well. Not far away. Umpire does hold the ball aloft in the centre of the ground. And rucks set themselves. Fortini went high, Taylor. No one really grabbed hold of it. It went to ground level. It's a little bit messy. Tommy Kilpatrick leaves it go. Good stuff as a hand pass from heel came out. Kick went forward. Underneath it was Flanagan for the Narrogin Hawks. He looks inboard. The kick's a bit wonky though. Couldn't quite find his target. Roach didn't mark it. Over the top, ground level. Hardy got a little quick hand pass out. Phillips, he was dispossessed. And play on's the call from the umpire. Toe poke from Roach off the ground. Oh, Melvin got shoved in the back for mine. Goes out towards Anthony. It was a nice pick-up 2-on-1 situation. Anthony did brilliantly well. Timms is in front. Oh, what a backman, Seth.
Oh, he's my favourite player, Big K. I can never say it enough.
150 games last week and he unloads with a big punt out. Oh, Geordie Hill raked it in. A good mark, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. The third term started off very exciting. Goes out to right half forward. Good play. Was it Mumby over the top to Noah Bowen Zaccoli. Bangs it in. Malachi Bolton stands his ground and drags the mark in the goal square.
The big ballerina again.
Oh, mate, he read it beautifully, and what fabulous football by Narrogin Hawks.
Well, that's how you come out of the halftime break, exactly like that. You hit them with everything you've got and hopefully get them by surprise a little bit there.
Malachi Bolton directly in front, easy as you like, straight through the middle. Goal on the board, till March scoreboard. 8 goals, 5 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors 7 goals, 2, a 9-point ball game.
As I said in the first half, Tim's prepared to come off his man, back himself in, and three lovely kicks and into Malachi Bolton in the forward line. And finished off truly. Oh,
he's a classic backman, all right. I just like how he's prepared to attack the ball coming, leave his man, and just go for it. And that's it's great to see. And it more often than not, from what I've seen with Brad Timms, that he ends up winning the ball.
Absolutely.
So
and then again, Noah BZ over on the wing there. Again, foot race. You're never going to beat him.
Okay, went to ground level. Sparks underneath all that, and he's got shoved in the back, says the umpire. Flynn Spark comes up with the free kick. For the Warriors, can they bounce back quick as well? Down the guts he goes. Long kick floating in behind was Beard. Couldn't quite rake it up. Picks it up now. He's gang tackled by a couple of Warriors. Umpire says play on. Now he blows the whistle. 45 metres out from goal.
Good tackle by Ramsey there.
As they set themselves. Taylor through high. Come Hankinson. He won it down. Jackman off the ground, went forward, but Jordan Flavel was behind it. He's marked the ball 60 metres from home. He's going to drive a well-weighted little kick in towards Kirby from behind. It's floating, almost picks it up. Timms left, pops out towards Timms. Now the boundary line's close. It's gone out of bounds. It's deep in the right full forward pocket for the Wickepin Warriors. And we'll have a throw in sunshiny conditions. Apparently there's some pretty wild weather coming, boys.
Well, that's what I've heard. I know that we'll be getting a bit wet over the next week, I think.
Okay, well, no, it's tonight or tomorrow they're talking about dangerous weather coming. So it's pretty dangerous out here on the footy field too at the moment. The big clash of the day, the Liberty Rural clash of the day. Oh, it comes out of Jackson Ramsey from Dion Anthony. Snap on goal! No, it just falls short. Who's there? It's the man of the moment in Timms. Marks the ball, goes forward now to Geordie Hill. He's in defence, measures the kick. It goes long. They're working hard, ground level. Warriors with some numbers. It's tied up on the outer ground. All appealing for free kicks. Umpire says, no. Give it to me, boys.
He's certainly letting them play, isn't he?
Good umpiring. It's pretty scrambly. It's a top-of-the-table clash. Rucks go to it. Both negated each other, they did. It went to ground level, going nowhere. Trying to bulldoze his way out was Phillips. Again, they set themselves. They go high. Taylor, I think, got the best of it. Metcalf. He's over the ball, tries to rake it back in. He's tackled. Umpire lets it go again. He's going to have to blow the whistle now because that ball ain't going nowheres.
Well, the ball's hanging over by our team photographer, Lily Palumbo, so she's going to get some great shots over there because the ball's not going far.
Okay, well, it was a big knockdown. Bowen Zaccoli tries to make rain, trying to bring on that dangerous weather already. He's gone out of bounds on the full. Free kick goes the way of the Wickepin Warriors. and to Roach. Old mate Davey Roach. Barking instructions. Now he drives the ball long into the forward line. Big fist on play was good. Knocked to the front of the pack. It's at ground level. Pack forms once again. Bit of a scramble fest.
Yeah, good tackle laid there by Cohen Jackman in the back half of the Hawks.
Okay. Talented type of footballer he is too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this time Taylor wins it down. Picked up by Spark, and he's dragged to the ground. Okay. Ruck set themselves once again. Taylor high, over the top, was good. Knocked it forward. Coming through, clean as you like, was it Metcalf? Pulled to the ground.
Yeah, good attack.
Maybe it wasn't, it was Kendall Ballard, sorry.
I think it was Metcalf. Good attack on the
Was
footy.
it? Oh,
yeah.
it was too. Got it right first time.
Back yourself in, Mick. Back yourself in.
Roach tried to go through the pack with a kick. Got it smothered. Ground level. Picked up. Hand pass got shoved out. It's at centre half forward for the Wickepin Warriors. Fighting hard. Gee, it's desperation. Stakes out there. Umpire blows the whistle again. Oh, frenetic football.
I think the Warriors have lifted their intensity a bit. Big K. They seem
Well,
to be a bit more.
They've got to put the hammer down as well. Roach off the ground, a bit of soccer, goes forward. Kirby leading the charge. Beard's there. Kirby flicks it inboard. Did well. Wheels around the kick into the corridor. It comes. And a mark taken. A good mark to Dion Anthony, who was in front.
Yeah, Bradford didn't seem to really want to fight around that one and let him have a decently easy catch there. Obviously, he had the better position, but
Yeah, and he's got a good set of hands on him, Dion Anthony. So he's going to go with the short kick. It was good because Dave Roach dropped down the field. He's marked the ball, and they've probably gained 10 metres.
Yeah, I think that would have tested Dion's distance, that one. So good option there to hit Roach up. Brings him closer to goal.
Okay, so I imagine Dave's pretty hungry for goals as well. Lining up like he's going to take a deliberate shot. And in he comes. Off his boot. Spins good. Gee, goal umpire did not move a muscle or a sinew. Goal on the board. On the Toolmart scoreboard. 8 goals, 5 Narrogin Hawks. 8 goals, 2 Wickepin Warriors. Here in the third term, which is brought to you by Bird Silos and Popanyinning, manufacturers of grain silos, sheep and cattle feeders. Dome shelters are installed. Phone Wayne, 98875055. Birds, Silos, Popanyinning.
well, unfortunately, I don't know much as Gav about Wickepin, but this Mr. Roach I feel like he's been everywhere today. You look down there, he's moving the ball up here, and then 2 seconds later, he's taking a grab in the forward line.
He's a workhorse.
He absolutely is.
Okay, back to the centre they go. No effective knock. Ground level once again. Bowens and Coley tried to go through the pack. He was shoved out of the way. Geordie Heels racked up in a good strong tackle as well. And the umpire says, boys, we'll try again. And they spread themselves around. Taylor got the best of it over the top. Phillips, he's going nowhere. Dion Anthony's got him wrapped up. And we'll try again. It's like a chess game or a cat and mouse or something going on in there.
Strategic masterclass.
Oh, it is. Like they got Barnes and Coley. Good pace, but look at the run down from Roach. That was magnificent. And that is a big contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagin tackle of the day. That was absolutely magnificent. Kick went to the centre of the ground to Sam Fortini. Takes on the man in front. He's going to get slung. He got the kick forward. Hardy was in front. Kendall Ballard picked it up. Hand pass back to Fortini. Tried to go again. Flavel off the ground. Couldn't do it. It went to Tommy Kilpatrick. Turns the corner. Gets the kick away. Bolton was there. Whitworth shoved out of the way by Declan Murray. Malachi Bolton ground level. Oh, it's desperation stakes, all right. Bowens and Coley. Hand pass over the top. Sets it up. Comes to Malachi Bolton. The goals are so wide that he drills the ball right through the middle.
Never a doubt is when Malachi has it in that forward 50. Oh boy, he makes the right run there and a beautiful setup by Sam Moyer there. Oh man, I could watch Malachi do this all day. I've got the biggest grin on my face and I haven't been able to wipe it off since Malachi started.
We only saw the back of his head. You can only imagine what the front of his face was showing. A huge smile, Gavin DeGrucci.
That brings up number 5 for Malachi Bolton, and we're only a few minutes into the third term, so it could be a big finish for Malachi, but he's got to get the delivery in there for that to happen.
Well, 1 minute he was out of the picture, and all of a sudden he was the main actor.
Well, Noah BZ, I mean, I'm talking about his foot racing skills all day. He did get caught there, but then picks it up a couple seconds later and makes it happen.
Sorry, I was just watching the
That's
cinema
all right.
round. I thought Taylor got crashed into. He should have got a free kick, I would have thought. Anyway, play on was the call from the umpire now, because they're getting pretty willing in there. And a free kick comes up, and
Declan getting into it again.
Kilpatrick's going to come up with a free kick.
Phillips and Anthony there, just doing a bit of dancing.
Tommy Kilpatrick's a thumping long kick as well, deep into the forward line, ground level, working hard. Watt was there, tried to knock it over the top, trying to follow through, shoved out of the way was Leahy. At ground level, it's picked up. Heel got a bit of a wild kick out of the pack. It's in the corridor. Beautiful pick up down there deep by Watt. He's under all sorts of pressure though. Coming out, it's in the left forward pocket area. Picked up, kick came out and went forward, and now it's been topped off by Hardy. I think the kick came from Hardy as well. So that's Callum Hardy for the Wickepin side. A little hand pass to Jackman. He drives into a big pack situation. They fly. Malachi Bolton was it? Yes. Back of the pack. Got the hand pass out. Snap on goal by Jack Walsh. Across the face. One behind only. Tilmart scoreboard. 9 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks. Leading the Wickepin Warriors 8 goals 2. Here in the third term. Brought to you by Bird Silos and Poppanyinning. All come in. Melvin on the end of it. Ryan Melvin, the little kick forward was good. Mark's being taken by Wilson. I think it might be Regan, hard to tell, the twins. But the kick across was good. Now taken, Henley I think it is, drives a long kick wide. Jackson Ramsey just couldn't quite complete the mark. Toe pokes, he can't pick it up. Jackman was there, finessing. Ramsey picks it up, gets his boot into the ball, gets it away. Dion Anthony, quick possession. Melvin, hand pass over the top, sets up Dave Roach, lines up the big sticks and drills the kick across to the left. Oh, a goal went begging for the Wickepin Warriors. 9 goals 6 Narrogin Hawks, 8 goals 3
I think he's going to want that one back.
to the Wickepin Warriors. You can almost cry sometimes when you see goals like that missed. Timms comes in, wobbly kick, but he's on the end of it, Roach, and has marked the ball. Well, 70 metres from home, gets on with the job. Kirby on the lead in front, can't quite hold the mark. Ground level, Morrissey over the top of the hand pass to Dion Anthony, and he's not going to miss from there. Goal on the board to the Wickepin Warriors. Nice effort. On the Tilmart scoreboard, 9 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, 9 goals 3 to the Wickepin Warriors. It's tit for tat here in the third term.
Yeah, just the work rate there of the Warriors, just to keep that ball going forward and just keep it locked into their forward line. They mustered a goal.
Well, Roche, he smoked the goal, but then got it right back at the top, and then Wickepin sharing it like a slab of export after the game.
And going down as well. pretty cool. But tell you what, Roach has been very good today. Absolutely. Covered a lot of country, and certainly in those pack situations he's done very well. Okay, back to the centre we go. The Rucks go to it. Fortini flew high. Tried to knock it forward. Kilpatrick went onto it. Melvin just couldn't quite get hold of him. Hand pass went out to Lambert. Lambert runs forward. Drives the long kick out to right half forward flank. Mumby was there but tied up. I think Kendall Ballard might be on the bottom of that pack. And the umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Beautiful sunshiny conditions.
A little chilly out there. It is a nice day, but it is still a little nippy.
Okay, Taylor, one it down. Bowen Zaccoli was there, dispossessed, whistle on play, and a free kick goes away of the Narrogin Hawks, and it's going to go to Declan Phillips. Phillips runs left foot long into the corridor. Does it clear everybody? No, it doesn't. Putting his hands up was Hardy, taking a good mark in defence. Callum Hardy for the Wickepin Warriors. Goes out wide with the kick. Didn't find anybody. Sparks runs onto it though. He's going to have a bounce. Centre wing now, into the forward line. Anthony caught behind. He might be the first one back to it though. Bends down, goes, look, inboard, round one player. Looks, has a bit of a kick and snap towards goal. It goes to Kirby! And he turns and kicks the goal for the Wickepin Warriors. Oh, I tell you what, they just don't know how they manufactured it. It was quite difficult, but they got it in the end, that's for sure.
Well, that's the unfortunate side of how Timsy plays. I mean, it's a high risk, high reward sort of situation for him to come off his man. Unfortunately, he got the unlucky bounce there and has slipped right through to Kirby. But I mean, we're still going to take Timsy attacking the ball every single time. Just a little unlucky.
Absolutely. On the Tilmart scoreboard, 10 goals, 3 to the Wickepin Warriors, 9 goals, 6 Narrogin Hawks. 4-point ball game in favour of the Wickepin Warriors here in the third term, which is brought to you by Birds Silos and Popanyinning. Manufacturers of grain silos, sheep and cattle feeders, dome shelters are installed. Phone Wayne, 98875055. Rucks go to it. No effective knock. Taylor took it though. Full possession. Turn. Got the kick away. Metcalf in front. Come out. Took the mark. Hits the ground running. Chip over the top. Was good. Goes out finding a player, and Henley tries to take them all on and has got the ball stolen off him. Taken there by Lambert. Turns around. Underground tumbles the ball forward. It ends up with Lay. Sweeps the hand pass back doors. There's a fair whack of pressure on out there. Spark was there. He was knocked out of the way. Bowen Zakoli picks it up. He turns. Bangs the ball forward. In front. Wickepin player. Wrapped up strongly in defence. Umpire's going to blow the whistle. It's inside the attacking 50-metre arc for the Narrogin Hawks.
Organised chaos, big K, organised chaos.
It was Damon Watt. And he stopped it. Rucks go to it. No clear passage. Oh, coming through was Heel. Just a little hand pass went out. Goes to Jack Walsh. Ball smothered off his boot. It went forward. Ball's been captured, tackled and pulled to the ground. Big pack forms. Some 25 to 30 metres directly in front of the Narrogin Hawks goal. They set themselves once again. Mumby was in the ruck. It's knocked down. Pack forms. Great work by Heel. He goes out to Tommy Kilpatrick. Snaps on goal, Tommy Kilpatrick. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. A big, big contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day. Gee, get it out, Kev.
Yeah, just really good work there by the Hawks to look backwards, to go forwards, and to find killer Tommy Kilpatrick out the back. And he's always good on his right foot snap. And got one home, and it's goal for goal here at the moment.
It is.
Crack of the second half so far.
The Hawks back in front by 2 points, and Tommy Kilpatrick, well, beautiful snap on goal. A lot of hard work was done up there. Geordie Heel was in that pack situations there and firing out hand passes.
Geordie Heel always ready to lead by example.
Yeah, absolutely. So, CSBP Fertilisers, goal of the day.
Bit of a punch, counter punch game we got going on.
Okay, Rucks again. No clear effective knockout. Ground level. Bowen Zakoli gets it shoved out. Heel was there over the top. Through come Morrissey. Left it behind. It's at ground level once again. Just willing Tommy Kilpatrick. It come through the pack. Swings a hand pass over into open territory. Getting back was Kendall Ballard. Couldn't quite capture the ball. It's at ground level. It's just rolled inside. Kilpatrick in amongst it all as well. Twisting and turning. Oh, I thought he might get pinged, but no. Great work. The ball is 45 metres out from the Narrogin Hawks goal. Patini in the ruck. No clear knockout. Ground level was picked up. A late bump. Kick went forward. Hardy was there. Couldn't complete the mark for the Narrogin Hawks. Ground level. Jordan Flavor was jumped into the ground. And bodies are flying. Umpire blows the whistle. And we'll have a ball up. It's on the left half forward flank region for the Narrogin Hawks.
Jack Lambert getting in there.
Okay. Taylor slapped it down. Roach, he slapped it back as well, ground level. It was Mumby got the hand pass out. No, it wasn't. It was Lambert got the hand pass out. Kick went long and forward. Oh, don't tell me. What else? Malachi Bolton.
Who else could it be?
What a grab, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. And I don't know. I couldn't quite believe what I was seeing. what it was.
Good little bit of work there again by the Hawks. Jack Lambert on his knees, feeding the handball out. Taylor across, snap in. Bolton lining up for goal.
Well, Lambert, second, third, fourth, efforts there, and that's what hopefully will lead to a goal here.
Okay, Malachi Bolton, geez. The ball's got a way of just twisting in the air and going straight through the middle. There was a magnificent kick on goal. Tilmart scoreboard, 11 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors 10 goals 3.
Really enjoying the contest out there on the wing with Flenny Spark in the middle for the Warriors and Noah BZ for the Hawks on his wing. Some of these young fellas are really taking a forward step and bringing the game to life.
I think both wings are having a great game because Reece Hardy's got his fingers on quite a lot as well.
That's right, Seth. Reece has stood tall today and adding a bit of pace on that wing.
Okay, well the ball's back to the middle. They fly high again for Teeny. Ground level, Sparks picks it up quickly onto his boots, sends the ball forward. Ramsey was flying, crashed to the front of the pack. Good work as it was shovelled out, chopped off down there by Anthony though. He's rolled over in the tackle. Umpire says no. Give it to me, boys. Henley gets up limping for the Wickepin Warriors. Right on the 50-metre arc, directly in front. Taylor flies high. He does win it down. To no one in particular though. Pack forms pretty messy in there. Spark tries to pull Taylor down. It's still alive over the top. Good was a hand pass. So holding the old teammate into trouble. Play on's the call. No. Holding the ball, says the umpire. He had a good look at it. And the Wickepin Warriors come up with a free kick.
That was a really solid tackle there by Justin Morrissey. He wasn't letting the Hawks player get through, and now he's lining up for goal.
And that is a contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagen tackle of the day. Morrissey, well, needs to kick a goal here. It's still going to take a very good kick. He'll be from nearly outside 50. So has it got the legs right to the top of the goal? Square mark's taken by Kirby. A magnificent mark and a big contender as well for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day right in the goal square.
As you said in the first term, Big K, we got Malachi at one end and Val Kirby at the other end.
Yeah, I told you there wasn't much between them, and there isn't. Goal on the board. Tilmart scoreboard, 11 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, 11 goals 3 to the Wickepin Warriors. And gee whiz, what a great third quarter it really is.
Well, what did you say? Championship quarter?
Yes,
this is
two championship teams out there.
Absolutely. What a game. I mean, this is I think I said this to you last time. I mean, I get to sit up here for free, but I would have paid good money to sit here and watch such a fantastic game. These guys punch, counter punch, a masterclass in the centre, great defenders, great offenders.
There's actually, you're right, there's actually at this point in time, there's nothing really between both the teams.
And the scoreboard reflects that, I think, Big K.
Yep. Okay, they go for it. Fortini slapped it over the top. Anthony was there. Quick hand pass under pressure. Charging down with Spark. Oh, he ran through them all. Kicked for 50. Thumped it long. Goal on the board to the Wickepin Warriors. Magnificent football it was. And a great goal to Flynn Sparks. A contender as well for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day. Brilliant play, Wickepin Warriors. Tilmart scoreboard. The Wickepin Warriors are 12 goals 3, leading the Narrogin Hawks 11 goals 6. Unreal.
As I just alluded to, Flynn Sparks starts to have an impact on this game. I've loved watching this bloke play for the last 2 or 3 years, especially out at Carnival, at Colts Carnival. He's got a bit of flair about him, and that's why we come to the footy.
That was magnificent football. Back to the middle they go again. Taylor flew high for Teeny. Perhaps read it best. Taylor went back in after the ball for Teeny. Pulled him down. Slung him to the ground. He's going to come up with a free kick. There's no love lost between the two ruckmen either, is there?
Well, it's a great battle in the ruck as well. I mean...
Hand pass to Walsh. You're going to get collared, but over the top he goes with the hand pass. Jackman ends up with it. He goes long. Mumby's in front, was it? No, with Declan Phillips. Marks the ball on the left half forward flank. For the Narrogin Hawks, he drills the kick long, Wicket come out, down at his feet, he couldn't dig it up, goes back in after the ball. Pressure cooker out there, it's been forced out of bounds. And we will have a throw in. Damon Watt was defending for the Wickepin Warriors.
I think Wicket's been a bit quiet, he hasn't had the delivery he'd like.
Well, Malachi Bolton's been stealing the show up there, Gavin.
Pretty well what I was going to say.
Ball's been thrown in, back of the pack. It's tough in there again. Oh, the ball's locked up. Umpire says, come on, boys. Give it to me. Left half forward flank region. Ball goes high in the air. Ruckman's. Nothing is effective. Ground level was picked up by Roach. Big torpedo went forward. Good fisted away by Jackman. Ground level. Great work by Henley. One way then the other. Wilson was good. That was Regan. Goes back in after the ball. Geez, it's a pressure cooker in there. Tommy Kilpatrick was good. Shoved it out. Hardy has the ball for the Hawks. Put his boot into it. Centre forward. Mid-calf hit it. But great mark by Declan Mumby. Hand pass over the top. Tries to set up our man Moyer. He can't get his hands on the ball. It's at ground level. It's tied up. Oh, hell, it's tough in the clinches out there.
Oh, I think Mumby's might have settled there and gone back and taken the shot.
Oh, the excitement was too much for him. And it was up here as well. It went to ground level, packed forms. Again, bodies everywhere. Umpire blows the whistle. Exciting game of football. Top of the table clash. The Liberty Rural match of the day. It's in the Hawks forward line. They are trailing here in the third term. Out of the pack, the kick went forward and a mark taken by Tommy Kilpatrick.
Who else?
Well, played a fabulous game of football today as young Tom. And he's in, what? He's got a pretty good kick on him, so he's definitely in goal scoring range.
Yeah, wouldn't put it past him, but it would be a tough kick from here.
Well, he's going to run sideways and give it the old heave-ho. Sent it a long way. Top of the square. He's cleared the pack and kicked a goal. Tommy Kilpatrick. Brilliant play, a beautiful kick on goal, a contender for the CSBP Fertilisers goal of the day on the Tool Mart scoreboard. The Narrogin Hawks race to the front again, 12 goals 6.
What a game.
Wickepin Warriors 12 goals 3.
What a game. I mean, it was certainly far out. I know Killer's a great kick, but geez, that even took me by surprise a little bit. And give Killer 3 votes right now, in my opinion.
Okay, well, that's 2, so 78, plays 75, 3-point ball game. What a cracking game of football. Very fortunate here in the third term to be witnessing such an elite game. Top of the table clash. Graham in the ruck. Fortini, bit of aerial ping pong. Finally comes to the ground. Kilpatrick's there. Over the ball. Whoa. Play on's a call, not going to shove in the back. Phillips tried to crash his way through the pack. There's no room there, son. And he's pulled to the ground, and we're going to have a ball up once again. It's up a little bit wonky on that leg as well, Phillips. On the ankle, maybe. Big hip and shoulder by Fortini in the ruck. He started down. Kilpatrick did well. Goes out wide to our man in heel. Heel kicks out wide. Jack Walsh is underneath it. Right centre wing. The Hawks. Going forward again, the kick is long and good. Couldn't quite find its mark. I got a whistle on play and a free kick to Moyer, is it?
Yep, Moyer.
Number 29 for the Narrogin Hawks.
Phenomenal football.
Left foot, bang it in. Malachi Bolt was too hot for him. Ground level Wiggett was there, knocked it out. Running into the open goal was Declan Phillips. Goal on the board for the Narrogin Hawks. Oh, it's tit for tat as well, but the Hawks come up with the 2 in a row now on the Tool Mart scoreboard. 13 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors 12 goals 3.
Well, it all starts out on the wing there, Big K, and then a little underrated factor of that goal, I think Declan Mumby, a fantastic shepherd, and it just left Declan Phillips wide open.
Yeah, both sides are getting their goals from quick ball movement and just a willingness to get the ball going forward quickly.
Okay, 9-point ball game now in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. What a third term it really has been. Back to the centre we go. Graham in the ruck. Fortini's done a Herculean job as well. Ground level, Anthony is wrapped up. He can't do anything. And, gee, it's tough work in there.
He's led by example today, Dion Anthony.
Absolutely. Fortini used his strength, took possession, put on his boots, sent it forward, coming out, leaving it behind was Hardy. Quick hands by Flav all over the top. It ends up down there with a beautiful kick going into Kirby. And great play. That was Henley I was looking for. Drilled the pass. And Kaylee Kirby, well, he's a little bit like Malachi Bolton, as I said, at both ends. They're both very talented footballers. And Kirby with the opportunity to bring it back to a 3-point ball game. Normally, a very good kick on goal as well. Kaylee Kirby, couple of steps. Spins beautifully off his boot, straight through the middle. goal on the board, Tilmart scoreboard, 13 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, and 13 goals 3 to the Wickepin Warriors. And boys, with me in commentary this afternoon, Seth Whiteford and Gavin DeGrucci. And Seth, whoa, what a fantastic third term of football.
Well, these guys have proven that they deserve to be at the top of the ladder, because that was one of the best third quarters I've ever seen. Just perfect football from both sides the entire time, I think. So 6 goals apiece. Oh, man, what a quarter. And right there at the end, again, Wickepin moving the ball well, finds Kirby wide open down the front there. So a well-rewarded goal for Wickepin, but keeping it nice and close, nice and interesting. So,
certainly is, and Gavin DeGrucci in commentary as well. Gav, it's been a fantastic game of football. That third quarter was just top shelf.
Yeah, just so many goals scored. I'm not sure where it went actually that quarter. It went so quick, but it happened so fast. But yeah, some really good play from both sides. The momentum shifts in the game. Good players all over the ground, but yeah, really like Flinny Spark getting back into the game. Ryan Melvin's gone out of it a bit. Ryan Melvin's gone out of it a bit. Flinny Sparks hold his own down. Anthony's leading from the front. Our man Roche, he's been everywhere. So, yeah, they're the better players for the Warriors at the moment for mine. And Carl Kirby sitting on 6 goals.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah.
Wow. It looks like Cook and Dummion got the best of Boddington today. And then three-quarter time for William and Wagens. It's level at 7-7 each. Katanning, 9 goals 9. And Brookton Pingelly, 9 goals 8 in the third.
Wow, so those cracking games of football that's going on around the place.
Little upset there, I think, by Cook and Dummion and Boddington.
Okay, guys, just want to thank the Silos from Poppeninning for sponsoring that third term. They are the manufacturers of grain silos, sheep and cattle feeders, and also dome shelters are installed. Phone Wayne on 98875055. Prices Fabrication and Steel will be looking at the Man of the Match award coming up after the game, guys. So, Gav, you got a couple of your better players there?
Yeah, just for the Hawks in this quarter, just gone really like Cohen Jackman actually for a 4-quarter effort.
And what a game of football it's been. It's a 3-point ball game. Narrogin Hawks, well, I won't ask you who you think is going to win, because I know, Seth, you're certainly a Hawks man, but maybe Gav, well, he's got those deep down roots from Wickepin, hasn't he?
He's a little divided, I think.
I'm an avid football supporter. And
I think he's going to go
backgrounds
Hawks,
of
though.
football
I think he's going to go
and,
Hawks.
Hawks in a close finish.
Okay, I'm favouring them as well, to be honest, but I wouldn't be surprised if Wickepin stand up to the challenge
Well,
as
this
well.
quarter's for all the cookies, mate. So here we go.
Okay, we're set. This is Sorensen. Tim Curran Rural Services sponsoring 3-point ball game, and they're off. And one down by Taylor. It was a good knock. Getting across was Roach. Tried to rake it in. Kilpatrick applies the good tackle. Jack Walsh in there as well. It spits out to the side. Phillips was it over the top? Not sure. Through there was Flanagan. Back to Declan Phillips. Over the top to Hardy as he turns. He got the kick away, meaning it was Fraser Whitworth. He was wrapped up in a tackle. He got the hand pass out though. Walsh was there. Ground level was O'Brien. And the ball's being forced out of bounds. The Narrogin Hawks going to the southern end of the oval. Ball to be thrown in. It's 80 metres around from the Narrogin Hawks goal. Been a great game of football. Fortini was in front. Dion Anthony over the top. Spat it out. Hand pass went out. Good tackle. Well, did he have a prior opportunity? I'm not
too sure about that one.
A bit hot in the whistle, I thought. Though Flanagan comes up with a kick, drills it in, but dropping back and taking the mark was Malachi Bolton. Unreal. Turns around, just pops it to Noah Bowen-Zakoli, and he marks the ball in front of goal. Gee, he's just got away, hasn't he, Malachi Bolton? It's like a ball magnet.
Yeah, well, I think the original target there was actually Will Wiggett, but it floated straight over his head, and guess who was waiting there? Malachi Bolton. But he's already got 6, I think, so he's willing to share the sugar a little bit.
Okay, Bowen-Zakoli spears the ball in through the middle of the goal. Tilmart scoreboard. It is the Narrogin Hawks go to 14 goals 6, leading the Wickepin Warriors 3 goals 3 here in the last term. So
You're always keen to get that first goal in the last term, and Hawks have started well.
certainly have, but the intensity's been there from both teams as well. And Warriors, well, they need to try and rebound on that because the trouble is the avalanche could start if there's another quick goal, and the gate can open pretty quickly. Okay, Tim Curran Rural Services sponsoring. Back to the centre they go. Taylor, he wins it down. Phillips is wrapped up in a strong tackle.
They just wrap him up every single time
he tries to go straight through the middle of the pack every time, yeah. And it was knocked down. Pack forms, and Phillips again on the bottom of it. As
they've given him no wiggle room today, haven't they?
Anthony gets up as well. Okay, 1 down, 14 young forward. Melvin was good, got the hand pass out. Flavel was there, but it's picked up by the ruckman. Had the ball smothered off his boot. That was Taylor. Goes back in after the ball, turns, gets the kick away. Metcalf underneath it for the Wickepin Warriors in defence. He looks wide, sends the kick out. Out there was Melvin. Big pack sort of forms, fisted forward at ground level. Tommy Kilpatrick one way. The will of the wisp that he is. Picks it up, drills it across to the side. There was Heel. Couldn't complete the mark. Ground level Walsh. Picks it up. A high kick towards Heel. Coming out. Good work by Wilson. In front. That was Regan Wilson. Rolls over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in. Just right on right half forward flank.
Great work by Hill there, just to bring himself to the contest, put the pressure on Wilson and get it over the line.
I agree. I mean, Geordie started on the other side of the square and ended up running the ball down the whole way over. So
ball thrown in. Fortini was strong in front. Won it down. Heel was there. Good gather. Hand pass. Tom Kilpatrick being important. Went wide to good. Goes in. Melvin's got him. Good shakes him though. Back to Tom Kilpatrick. He got the kick away. Into the forward line. Mumby was in front. Fisted away. Ground level. Flanagan taken without the ball. Play on's the call. Hand pass went through. Wicket was there. Took possession. On the right boot. Thumps the long one into the goal square. Bad bounce. Malachi Bolton comes to him. No, one way then the other. Then there was Hardy. Malachi said, get out of the way. Picks the ball up. Wheels around. Goes bang. On goal. And snaps a great goal for the Narrogin Hawks. A contender for the CSBP Fertilisers. Goal of the day. On the Toolmart scoreboard, 15 goals 6 to the Narrogin Hawks, 13 goals 3. Wickepin Warriors, Steph.
Well, like we were talking about, pound for pound, you just can't contest with Malachi Bolton. He knocks him straight off his feet, picks up the ball and snaps it in. It was almost a brilliant goal by Will Wiggett.
Oh,
bit of an unlucky
yeah.
Malachi was trying to shepherd the defender off and let it go through, but great pick-up and recovery by Malachi as well.
Okay, well the question is being asked of the Wickepin Warriors.
Well, that's what you said as well, Big K.
Yeah.
2 goals in a row.
Yep, so the question is being asked. Ruxo to a Taylor, over the top was good. Taken by Roach, quickly on his boot. Sent the ball forward, good. Backed himself, push though, and a free kick. No, play on's a goal. It ends up with Dion Anthony. He drills the long kick. Kirby comes out. Has the ball's been fisted away or kicked away. Running onto his heel. Goes back door to Jackman. Under pressure. Slaps the ball on his foot. There's all Wickepin players underneath it. Mark's been taken by Henley. He's on the left half forward flank for the Wickepin Warriors. Can they manufacture anything? All I can do is see Hawks players up there. The kick goes in long and strong. Packed forms. Hits the ground. There was Melvin. He picked it up. The ball was smothered off his hands. And that was Moyer, I think. I'm not sure. Orange boots. No, that was Timms. Great work by Bradley Timms then.
As per usual.
Yep, just got there. The timing was magnificent. Ball smothered. Ball thrown in now. In front, run down by Hankinson. Packed forms. No clear knockout. Also working hard was Declan Phillips. And the umpire blows the whistle. We will have a ball up once again as Henley is on the bottom of the pack for the Wickepin Warriors. Gee, it's close to their goal. Can they do something? Taylor wins it to Walsh. Turns quickly on his boot. Mumby with a run at it. Tries to swat the ball down. Bowen Zakoli was there. Boundary line's too close. It's gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. It's just about on left centre wing for the Wickepin Warriors, right centre wing for the Narrogin Hawks, right in front of the the grandstand.
Yeah, desperate footy, Big K. Everyone's wanting to get in on the action there.
Okay, Fortini. Nobody touched the ball. Flavel couldn't quite take it with him. Ground level was shoved out by Melvin. Swings wide. Back to a player there in Carter Wilson. Went wide. Flanagan was there. Over the ball. In there working hard was Melvin. That was Ryan. Underneath the pack, tries to shovel it out, did well, tied the ball up, and we will have a ball up in the centre of the ground. Tim Curran Rural Services sponsoring this last term. Fortini, Taylor got it tapped down. Quick kick out of the pack was good. That was from Henley. Ground level was a good pick up by player there in Morrissey. Kick went forward. Underneath of it was Anton Hansen and marks the ball on his chest at centre half back for the Narrogin Hawks. Hansen with the ball. Wants to go wide with the kick. Went out.
Sun in the eyes.
Went out to Casey Beard. Picked it up. Had a quick bounce. Puts the hand pass over the top to Hardy. Back to Beard. Speared the pass in. It was fisted away. Whitwer was there. And free kick goes the way of the Narrogin Hawks. Beard spears it in. Malachi Bolt couldn't get it over the back. Was Wickett off the ground. Soccer goal for the Narrogin Hawks. To Will Wickett, and he loves it as well. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, it's the Narrogin Hawks 16 goals 6, leading the Wickepin Warriors 13 goals 3.
Well, how about Red? Casey Beard out on the wing. He followed the ball the entire way up, and him and Reece Hardy linked up for a beautiful little connection there. And then he floats one over, and there's Will able to soccer one in. So big credit to Red playing out of the back line there.
Yeah, certainly was. Gavin DeGrucci.
Yeah, just lowering the eyes in the back line. Didn't hit the target, Anton Hansen, but Casey Beard was able to remediate his error and follow up with a long kick and get it into the forward line for a fortuitous goal. But keeps the momentum going the Hawks' way. What can the Warriors do? Can they rally back and find the next one?
Okay, it jumps out to around about a 19-point margin, I think, at the moment. So, could even be a bit more. Back to the centre it goes. Rucks go to it. It's taken by Spark. He turns. He's under pressure. He got the kick away. Hansen is underneath it again at centre half back. Suddenly he's become the Rock of Gibraltar. He goes with the kick and goes out wide. It's in open territory. O'Brien was there. Boundary line's too close. It's gone out of bounds, and we will have a throw in far side of the oval.
Anton Hansen making him look like he's playing for the other team. They're kicking it straight to him here.
It certainly is. Let's go 23. Okay, ball to be thrown in. Far side of the oval. Tim Curran Rural Services sponsoring the last term. Whistle on play. Free kick is going to go the way of the Wickepin Warriors to Sam Fortini.
Little push in the back there by Greg Taylor, I think.
Well, he was in front, so Fortini with the ball goes long into the forward line. Getting back was Casey Beard and marks the ball on his chest. In the back line, Beard. He's only a young player as well, really, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the India Colts Carnivals.
Yeah, he's playing this week.
Oh, back of the pack. Well, it's cleared everybody. Whitwer left and charged out, picked the ball up. Wasn't the best of kicks. Went forward. Little kick forward once again. Running onto it was Flanagan. Looks to the corridor. Deep kick. Hardy was there. He got the fist away. Taken by Hill. Gets the hand pass out over the top. And no one's a Coley. Bang off the pack and drills the long kick in. He's missed. Would have been a magnificent goal had he got it. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, 16 goals, 7 it is.
Yeah.
To the Narrogin Hawks, 13 goals, 3 to the Wickepin Warriors.
What a touch by, was it Alan Kickett? Or
Kickett.
What a touch. He knew exactly where his player was. Great field mapping there, and he was able to get the nice little tab. Unfortunately, BZ can get that one done, but...
Okay, well, the ball coming Metcalf on the end of it, inside his defensive 50-metre arc. Dion Anthony, gee, he had to stretch for it. Tommy Kilpatrick, gee, that was brilliant running by him. Got his fist on the ball just to make sure.
I don't know if Tom Kilpatrick has an off button, Big K.
Oh, well, his on button's been stuck on, I think.
110% the entire game, I feel.
Yeah, so the ball will be thrown in. Fortini's been working hard in the ruck and does win it down to Anthony. Through a little tight passage, he gets the kick away, went forward, shove in the back, and Jackman in front is going to pick up the free kick.
Yeah, having the better of that duel with Ramsey at the moment. Not sure if Ramsey's recovered from an injury or not, but he's a little bit down today.
Yeah, so Jackman drives the ball long. Taylor's in best position to mark, and he does, the big fella. Good capture by the ruckman. Goes with a hand pass back to Geordie Hill. Hill, not his best kick. High up and under. Big fly and a good mark. Great mark taken down there by Henley.
He's come back into it in this quarter, Henley.
Henley, left footer. Goes long, big fly. Good, over the top. Was a good capture, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. And 50 metres to boot. Gee, that's a heartbreaker, that is.
Looks like Hawks are winning the mental game now.
Didn't quite see what that one was for.
No, I'm not sure whether he got called to step back and he didn't. That's the only thing that I can think that it could be. Anyway, it's given the Hawks a nice, good shot at goal directly in front.
Well, we've got a
Fraser
backman,
good.
another backman going for a goal.
Well,
The best goal kickers play half back, Big K.
Oh, okay. Where do you play, Seth?
Fullback, mate.
Okay. Then he comes, Fraser, good, and he puts it straight through the middle. Goal on the board.
Oh, the boys are around him. Our first goal of the year, I think.
Yeah, great stuff. Toolmart scoreboard, 17 goals, 7 to the Narrogin Hawks. Wickepin Warriors, 13 goals, 3 here in the last term. That is 4 goals to the Narrogin Hawks they've kicked, and the Wickepin Warriors have not been able to respond with a goal in the last term.
You absolutely love to see Narrogin Hawks. They're all revved up. They're all around each other. You can tell the chemistry is fantastic out there. They look like science teachers.
Yeah, 24 scoring shots to 16. So inside 50 scoreboard pressure starting to have a little bit of a say on the possibly the final outcome of this game.
Okay, well, back to the middle. Tim Curran Rural Services sponsoring. A unique service to the area, supplies fertilisers, chemicals, seed and agronomy advice. I'll give you the number in a sec. Again, out of the middle, Henley left it behind. Dion Anthony emerges out of the middle. A sweeping long kick into the forward line. Underneath it was Spark, back of the pack, running onto it and snapping was Ramsey, kicks it in, and Kirby was there in the goal square. He's marked the ball, turns and just snaps on goal and kicks truly for the Wickepin Warriors. A good response. Toolmart scoreboard, 17 goals, 7 to the Narrogin Hawks, 14 goals, 3 to the Wickepin Warriors. And that was a nice bit of play by the Warriors out of the middle.
Well, absolutely. That's what you need to do. A few more of those to stop the bleeding, I think. And the player that set up Kirby, I mean, a nice little touch to himself. He was able to hit it out into open space and set him up really nicely there.
Certainly was.
7 goals for Kirby now as well, as Bolton's got 7 as well. So
What a battle.
Okay, well, back to the centre. Rucks fly. Ground level. Nice pick up by Tommy Kilpatrick. Wheels around. Deft little kick. Went looking for Bowen Zakoli. Couldn't quite find him. Roach was there. Nice pick up. Quick little hand pass went out to Lay. Oh, broken up. Was it Flanagan? It was. It comes down to kick it. Set the ball forward. Marco Bolton. Oh, he hit the post from 3 centimetres out. Unreal. Who would believe it? That was a magical bit of play right up to that point in time.
That's a blue moon right there.
Oh, Malachi couldn't believe it. He was in that much shock he couldn't kick the goal. Toolmart Scoreboard 17 goals, 8 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors 14 goals, 3. Okay, the kick is coming, hand pass. Goes to a player, is it Metcalf, running out of defence. Goes fly, oh, big fly by Kilpatrick, went to ground level though. Pack forms, pretty desperate out there. Wickepin trying to claw their way back into this game.
Well, that's what they have to do, I suppose. One possession at a time. That's all they can
Okay,
do.
Rucks go to it again. Once again, Pack forms. Gee, it's desperation in there. Umpire blows the whistle. 23-point margin in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. Taylor went high. Fortini got the best of it though. Tommy Kilpatrick, he's going to get pinged here for holding the ball. He picked it up, tried to go through the pack, just didn't connect with the hand pass. Free kick goes to Carter Wilson. Carter Wilson, between centre and right centre wing. Not sure what to do. Goes to Fraser Whitwer. Whitwer in defence, in half back. Needs a good kick. Lays on it, sends it forward. He's kicked it straight to Geordie Heel, or who read it best anyway. Heel with the ball. Drives it long, was it Declan Mumby, stands his ground, took the mark, looks forward, into the corridor, goes with the kick. Oh, great play, Callum Hardy. And a good mark, under all sorts of pressure, a contender for the Sports Power Narrogin mark of the day. Gee, that was, he had to take it, otherwise he was gone. It was almost a 2-on-1 situation.
Oh, definitely, yeah, great catch there.
So, the kick goes forward, out of defence. Wickepin in control with the ball. Whitwer with it. Tries to dig it up. He does. Goes to Melvin. Ryan Melvin. He's got another player on. Down low. Spark. Laid it back to Melvin, who was great running. He tries to link up now and send a long kick. Oh, a bit of a good hip and shoulder on Roach. And that was great play by Bowen Zakoli. Gee whiz. A bit of a front on bump it was. He went wide. Farmer with the kick it with the ball. Kick it on right centre wing. Not sure which way to go. Got the call back. It's dangerous because Roach joined in. Affected a spoil on Jackman. Now he said he's pulled to the ground in a sling. And Jackman comes up with a free kick for the Narrogin Hawks. Roach not happy.
Getting a bit frustrated.
He said, umpire, I think you got it wrong, he said. So it's Jackman. Cohen Jackman. Long kick in front, Declan Mumby, sticky hands, good grab. 75 metres from home. Slows it all down. Looks forward. Gee, there's a lot of players in the forward line. Goal goes in long. Oh, wicket! Whoa! Took off like Superman, couldn't complete the mark, goes back in after the ball. Dispossessed, ground level, ball's tied up. Umpire blows the whistle. We'll kick from, we'll pull it up about 35 metres out from the Narrogin Hawks goal. Again, Rucks go to it, comes to Anthony. Head down, tries to go through the pack. Picked up there and taken now by Tom Kilpatrick. This is a big snap on goal. It just fades to the right. One behind only. Toolmart Scoreboard, 17 goals, 9 to the Narrogin Hawks, 14 goals, 3. Wickepin Warriors.
A lot of tired bodies there, and Killer was on the move, and everyone was just standing still around him.
Okay, Melvin takes it. His little kick over the top was good, effective. He found Trent O'Brien. O'Brien in defence. Goes with a kick long, looking for Spark. Takes the grab as well. Was a good capture. He's on right half-back flank for the Warriors. They need some goals. Takes on Walsh. Walsh was good. got him in the tackle. He got the hand pass away. It stumbles forward. Pack forms. Coming through with Spark again. Tries to take the ball with him. He's accosted. Now he comes up with a free kick. Grabbed without the ball, the umpire said. Spark goes inboard towards Dion Anthony. Finds that player. Can they manufacture something? The kick is good. Long to Lay. Was a good grab on his chest. Jackman come in late. Lay with the ball for the Wickepin Warriors. He looks forward. There's open territory. Goes into the corridor. Kirby back in the pack. Running onto it though for the Wickepin Warriors. Was it, I think, Henley, for the Wickepin Warriors into an open goal. The important thing is goal on the board. And on the Toolmart scoreboard, Narrogin Hawks 17 goals 9. Wickepin Warriors 15 goals 3 here in the last term.
A little unlucky there again by Timsy. He flew up high, but the ball, I guess he kind of had his feet taken out from him a little bit and was not able to recover. Another, just a great positioning by Wickepin, and it fell right to him there.
Okay, so about an 18-point margin still in favour of the Narrogin Hawks. Last quarter brought to you by Tim Curran Rural Services. And give Scott a ring on 0429 636 848. Tim Curran Rural Services.
Still time for the Warriors.
Well, they've got to get it out of the middle and keep going forward, that's for sure. Henley over the ball, finessing, hand pass through heavy traffic over the top. Roach is going to take it. Hand pass was good out to Lay, charging forward the kick into open territory. Great work by Timms as he meets the ball. Coming through was Kirby, left it behind, picked up by Wilson. Little kick forward was good, but was swatted away down there as well. Umpire lets it go. It's on ground level. Whistle sounds. It's some 40 metres, 35 metres from the Wickepin Warriors goal.
Great work by Anton Hansen there just to knock the ball out.
Let the Hawks reset, recover.
Okay, it comes now, ground level. Heel, got it out, was great. Charging out was Tommy Kilpatrick. The kick was long. Wilson from behind, that was Regan. Jack Walsh, front of the pack. Tried to go through. Well done to the Warriors though. Great work, Melvin. Hand pass 14. He tries to swing it forward. Broken up by Jackman. Comes back to Wilson. Jackman comes through hard and taken high. Free kick will go the way of Regan Wilson.
Interesting.
And I think it was there.
Yeah, it was there. It was there, Big K, but desperation.
Okay, Wilson lays back on the kick. We're looking for Kirby and found him. Has he marked it? It was touch ball. It's play on. He's bulldozed into the ground. An umpire blows the whistle. We'll have a ball up. Well, they're trying hard, the Warriors. A goal here would be very handy for them. They set themselves wheeling around. Trying to go through was Hankinson. Took them all on and he's going to get pinged for holding the ball. Ready game trying to go through the pack after full possession. Taylor, little hand pass back to Jackman. Jackman, it's an ugly kick across the face of goal. And the mark's being taken by the Warriors. I think it's Carter Wilson. Not sure. He gets on with the job. He was confident about kicking a goal. And that he did. Goal on the board for the Wickepin Warriors. Toolmart scoreboard. 17 goals, 9 to the Hawks. 16 goals, 3 to the Wickepin Warriors. And they are clawing their way back into this game.
It's not over till it's over, Big game.
111 plays 99. 12-point ball game. Tell you what.
That scoreboard's frozen.
Okay, so back to the centre it goes.
Errors can be costly this time of the game when it's so close, but yeah, there's still time for both sides.
Well, 2 kicks in it, but the Warriors, well, they've been working hard. Taylor was great. Over the top, Walsh was there. Paddled it out. Declan Phillips, that was great off the ground. Sent it forward. Coming out was a player there, Mumby. Following it up was Kick it. Set the ball on Malachi Bolton. Hand pass back to Wicket. Had the ball. Was it smothered or just went through for one behind?
I think he kicked it straight through the points.
Oh, gee, there was a panic attack on down there. 17 goals, 10 to the Narrogin Hawks.
Malachi may be a little too unselfish, and he's
16-3 to... Oh! Well, what can you say?
Unhook the trailer, Malachi.
Floated through like a ballerina.
The biggest ballerina you've ever seen.
And marked the ball. Well, he's going to make amends here, I think. Gee, he put the afterburners on just at the right time, didn't he?
Well, if you want something done right, Big K, you need to do it yourself, and that's exactly what Malachi's hoping to do here, I think.
Yeah, certainly. Malachi Bolton. Well, he is an enigma. There's no two ways about it.
Is this 7 or 8?
Shooting for number 8, Seth.
Okay, well, in he comes. Going to kick from about 45. Long kick to the left. He's off target. One behind only. 17 goals, 11 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors 16 goals, 3. Kick comes in. Lay drives the ball long. It's a good kick. Jackson Ramsey in front. He marks the ball. Tries to deliver it to the middle. He does. Mark's been taken by Trent O'Brien. Another little kick forward. It's well weighted. No, it's not, because Tommy Kilpatrick was there waiting like a cat. Cut it out towards heel. Little kick forward. Malachi Bolton slaps it out and towards kick it. Tries to go through some heavy traffic. Flips out. It was good to Fraser. Good. Gets the hand pass back to Tom Kilpatrick. Over the top. Flanagan. He's got time. Lines up the stick. It bends back and kicks the goal for the Narrogin Hawks. Beautiful play by the Hawks on the Toolmart scoreboard. 18 goals, 11 to the Narrogin Hawks, leading the Wickepin Warriors 16 goals, 3. What a game of football, Gavin DeGrucci.
You've just, in these big games, these tight games, you've just got to find a way to keep the ball going forward. And just watching Alan kick it, Cadence, and Fraser Good just knock the ball forward, just finding a way. Just to get it falling in the right direction, and anything can happen, and we got a goal. So for the Hawks, but hey, there's still time. Let's see what the Warriors can do from this centre bounce.
Okay, certainly is. And the last quarter brought to you by Tin Curran Rural Services. Give Scotty a call, 0429 636 848. Rucks go to it. It comes to ground level. Big pack forms. They're desperate in there. Only a matter of about 3 or 4 minutes left in the game as they get ready to go again. Fortini was strong. Tommy Kilpatrick, back of the pack, thumps the ball long. Kicker was caught behind, and a free kick's going to go the way of Wickepin Warriors. It's going to go back to Regan Wilson. I think it's Regan. 6-3. He goes with a kick, tries to. It's a beautiful kick to Henley, who led beautifully. Having a last try and a bit of a roll of the dice here as they go forward. The Warriors coming up, big fist on there by Jackman was great. Comes to ground level, picked up by Morrissey. He's run into a good solid tackle by
Kilpatrick.
It is Tommy Kilpatrick. Well, that is a contender for the All Good Refund Depot Wagen tackle of the day. Kilpatrick played a great game today. He's run himself into a little bit of trouble. Jackman's there to help though. The hand pass went to Jackman. He put it on his boot. He sent it long, and underneath it was Will Wiggett. Outside of 50. Wiggett looks at Malachi. No, he's going to have to go back, see if there's another option. He sees a player in Flanagan, I think. Goes long to the corridor from the side. It's there. No, it was Kickett that was at the side. Come to ground level. Flanagan comes in now. Umpire blows the whistle. It's a ball up. It's only 15 metres out from the Narrogin Hawks goal. They lead 18 goals 11 to 16 goals 3 to the Wickepin Warriors.
That's Declan Phillips up there full forward then.
Okay, well, it was one down by Malachi Bolton. There's nothing the man can't do. Not towards the front, ground level. Hardy gets up.
Yeah, Noel BZ just wrapping it up, locking it in the forward line for the Hawks.
Okay. Once again, they fly. Wiggett went high, and he's going to give away the free kick. Sam Fortini's going to come up. Players are called Dion Anthony out wide to Melvin. Ryan Melvin out of defence. His kick goes forward to Carter Wilson. Halfback lays it back to Melvin. He's linking up good. His little kick forward was good. He found a man, Roach. David Roach goes wide with the kick. Found its target out there in Morrissey. Morrissey sends in a big thumping kick to the forward line. Kirby plays down to the front of the pack. Pack forms. Desperation stakes in there again. It comes out towards a player there in Melvin who bangs it on his boot, but he's off target. It's gone out of bounds on the full, and Cullen Jackman to come in with the free kick for the Narrogin Hawks.
Well, just quickly, Big K, we got a full-time score for that close game. Williams 11-9, got the best of Wagen 9-10.
Okay, ball's been tapped out of bounds. It's on the right half forward flank for the Wickepin Warriors. They are running out of time here
20 seconds left
to win this game. Right half forward flank. Hawks have played a great brand of football today, and this last quarter's been excellent. Ball thrown in. Fatini is going to give away the free kick. I think he's going to get the free kick. Well, I thought it might have went the other way. Bit of a shove in the side, but that's what it was. So Fortini comes up with a free kick, but chopping it off. Mark's been taken by Declan Phillips. For the Narrogin Hawks, deep in defence. He's had a good game today as well. As the siren indeed does sound. And the Narrogin Hawks have run out winners here in a magnificent display of football on the Toolmart scoreboard. The Hawks, 18 goals, 11, defeated the Wickepin Warriors, 16 goals, 3. It's been a great afternoon and a great game of football, Big K footy. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come back very soon with a wrap-up of today's proceedings.
Oh my goodness, what a fourth. That's how you do it.
Great game of footy.
Absolutely. 2 close games.
Yeah, that's great.
Williams League 1, I can't believe that.
There you have it.
Oh, 19. 20-point margin.
You just keep Ken up. 2 wins.
How's that in K? What do you reckon?
Oh, I think it was good, yeah, wasn't it?
I thought
Good
so.
vibes, you know, good.
No, that's good.
No, yeah, the commentary's good.
Oh, yeah, good, yeah.
Sounds like you
The best.
The best.
No, it's,
Up and
I think
coming
you
forward.
guys are great. You know,
Up and coming
I'm doing
forward.
alright, but I'm just missing a few still and stuff like that.
We'll get it. Keep having
Uh,
me back here, mate.
yeah, well,
Polish
you're
out.
going to have to leave the Narrogin Hawks and go full time in the commentary.
You have to distance yourself from there.
I don't know if I'd be able
And
to.
Gav as well.
Sam coming up when I was goal umpiring for Red Bulls. We've done water for leg. I said, I might be in the box.
Yeah.
Just the day
Oh, that'll be right,
they
Dan.
ask you for everything.
Yeah.
It's like, something's
Comment of the year, Gav.
Big Kev's like yelling at me.
No, you gotta.
What's going on, bud?
I'm going for cover.
Probably. I'll probably sort a few things out.
Yeah, no. We'll see you
All right.
there anyway.
Whatever, Grish. Take it
Come
easy.
in.
Good call, you blokes.
No,
Thanks, mate.
cheers,
We'll
kid.
take us later.
Do you grab a seat?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
What a game.
It was a cracking game, wasn't it?
It was.
Wicked had a fair crack.
No, they did. It's still good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing in this.
How many goals did Malachi end up with?
He ended up with 7.
7.
Carl Kirby 7.
I told you they're evenly matched.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Will Wigan 3. Tommy K 3.
Great. 3, 2, 1, boys. You need to work out.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll get this on, I'd say.
That's hard.
It is. There's like a real good team effort that went on, you know.
Listen to it.
I mean, that midfield was a huge battle there, wasn't it?
Just trying to think of one more.
All right, who you got roughly?
Well, I've got Killer as 3. That's an easy one
I've
for
got
me.
Killer, then
Yeah.
I've gone Roshi, and then I've thrown one in there, Colin Jackman. I just thought he was serviceable.
Oh, he was good,
But
yeah.
that's just my.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You could have gone Noah BZ.
I reckon I'll go
Even,
BZ.
you know, when Timsy played a fantastic game for that, mate, you know.
I'm not putting the goal kickers in there.
No, that's what I thought there too. Otherwise, you're going to have both of them.
You could float.
Yeah, that's true.
If they got up, I would have put Fleming
But-
Spark in there.
But then I look